Come in, everybody. We are back with another college football 26 stream. A little bit mixing it up today, as instead of Dynasty mode, we are going to be playing some online games. So this is Road to the College Football Playoff mode. Basically, it's just that you play user matches, 1v1 versus another player, and you pick like a team that you want to use. You have to use their playbook. So I'm using my favorite team, Michigan State. We're currently in the Heisman division, which is the top division out of the 7. This is my first time playing in Heisman division. There's a very real chance I get crushed in some of these games because these can include the best players in these games. So they're going to be pretty challenging, but I'm excited to jump into it. And I just want to make sure everything's running good stream side. And then we'll get all that stuff set up. As usual, I kind of have to do a few things here, making sure we're good. And then we will hop into it. Oops, I do not know what just happened on my end. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Okay, so that will be the message there for you guys to see. And then just get into YouTube here as well. All right, so YouTube looks good. That part of it, at least. I've just got to update a few of the other things, and we should be good to go. One of these days, I'll automate this stuff when I'm getting started. Just hasn't gotten it figured out yet. Okay, so I think that should be good. So I have, like I said, I haven't played any games in Heisman actually yet. So should be interesting to see how it goes. This will include some of the best players in the world this game because it's like the top division. So against those types of people, I'm going to get absolutely destroyed probably. So it should be interesting to see how it goes. Okay, we got these set. And then I think should be good now. We're hopping in. Okay, so we'll play game 1. Heisman division. So I'm using Michigan State, 81 overall. Hey, Christian, good to see you. Royal Rumble next Saturday. Are you catching up on? I know you're watching some of the previous ones before. Have you been catching up on it? And we've got Michigan. Okay, let's kick off today with a rivalry matchup at the Big House. I like it. Although if I lose, it makes me feel even worse. But if we get the win, on the other end of it, makes me feel better. So. Uh-oh. Crossfire's got a trivia question for us for a reward. Let's see if I got this. Let's see if I got it. If you get it right, it's 5 gifted. All right, pressure's on early today. I better wake up and get ready to go. Better get ready to go. Shout out to Crossfire, though, guys. If you're looking for a really good Dynasty stream to check out, be sure to follow. And he's been doing some cool FIFA. I don't think it's called FIFA anymore, but the soccer game. Pretty cool equivalent of Dynasty mode for that stuff going on. So we're going to auto-reorder the depth chart here. And let's see. I usually like putting Frazier up here. What NFL team owns the record for 26 straight losses? All right, so I'm going to guess it's either Lions or Browns because they had the winless seasons, right? So it's got to be one of them. I feel like I got a 50-50 shot. I'm going to go Browns. I'm hoping that's all right. Like I said, I feel like it's 50-50. I just don't know which one it is. All right, so Michigan. Uh-oh. Took that linebacker. Try to go nearly bounce to the outside where I was supposed to be. Christian, the hint is Arthur Smith's. Ohio State's cooked. Arthur Smith, I mean, he was the old Falcons coach. I don't know where he's the coordinator at. It's actually neither. Only hints. Oh, boy. All right. I'm going to give myself like 30 seconds before I throw something else out there. It'd be really nice if I just knew where Arthur Smith was. Ohio State is cooked. So it's some team that has a bunch of Buckeyes. Man, I really don't. I'm going to go with Bengals. I'm trying to think if there's like some Ohio State connections. I'm only thinking in the state of Ohio, but I don't think they really have. Yeah, I'm going to say Bengals, but I have a really strong feeling that's not going to be right. I'm actually curious on this one and then when it was. Maybe it was one. Oh, it has nothing to do with Buckeyes. I feel like it must be one of those things like pre-NFL like Super Bowls. Oh boy, there's the keep. Oh, I was reading Christian's comment. Okay, yeah. I gotcha. That threw me off. I mean, my guess is still Bengals, but I really don't know. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to lose this one. I feel like it's going to be one of those ones where you say what it is, and then I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, duh. I'm actually shocked it's not Lions or Browns. Happened in the later 70s? Dang, I am trying to think. 70s. NFC South. All right, now you're just trying to get... I mean, Buccaneers, I guess, because they used to call them the Succaneers or whatever it was. Was Tampa... Were they around in the 70s yet, though? I'm going to go with Tampa. I mean, that's my pick. Oh, I guess Saints is actually a pretty good pick, too. Screw. If it's not too late, I'm changing my pick to Saints. Changing the Saints. Watch, I probably had it right at Bucks, and I switched. All right, so first drive here, Michigan goes down the field, scores. And we're going to start out here with the run up the middle with Mekhi Frazier. Let's see, they're using that linebacker there. Bit of a hole up the middle. All right, I just got it wrong everywhere. The sad thing is when you say it was the Buccaneers, God, I'm the worst. The worst thing is that you said, when you said it's 70s, it's like I have a 1 in 3 chance because it can't be the Panthers. Because it can't be Carolina. Because they didn't come out till later. Oh, man. Good times, good times. Hey, Crossfire's going to gift the tier 1 sub anyways. Because he's very, very generous despite my horrible performance. Some would call embarrassing performance. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you to do that. All right. Hit Kamar Kelly across the middle there. All right, Kelly up the field to about the 50. And then I'm going to throw in a QB blast here. Actually, not quite yet. Oh, shoot, I should have gone A. Saw the tight end open just too late there. Oh, geez, I'm missing up Christian and Crossfire too much here. I thought that was also Crossfire that said NFC South. But he was trying to give it to me, wasn't he? Dang, incomplete again. Cross route's not getting open in the second. I'll go back to the all-go here. 3rd and 10. Just gotta see where he's using. Okay, he's not. That's gonna be wide open. So that plays extreme money there if they like don't use the guy covering it. Oh boy, that was kind of stupid. As soon as I see that he's not covering, I'm like trying to throw the route there. And then this is where I'm going to throw in the QB blast. And also get to the 30 bits. Thank you, Crossfire. Too nice. Too nice. If anything, I probably owed you a sub after my horrible performance. You probably should have been using a sub. Probably me owing you one. Oh, man. Not my finest moment. In my defense, I woke up kind of late today, and it's still kind of early for me. So that's the excuse I'm going with, and I'm going to run with it. Oh, dang it. It was open. Just needs a half more second of protection there. Go back to the all-go. They have it. The first time I ran it, he was kind of on top of it, but then since then, he's not been. So he's bringing that safety down. So this is where I'm going to be looking potentially to Velling, because he's going to run that underneath. Yeah. Nice catch. Jack Velling cross the middle. Attack where his safety's coming out of his zone. Get the touchdown. So both teams get a touchdown their first drive. And we'll attack on the extra point here. 7-7. Now I got to figure out how to stop them. I struggle a lot with players that run the ball a bit. Like, I'm much better against... There's a lot of the players online that just, like, pass every single play. And I definitely do better against those. But when you have people that are willing to mix in the run more, definitely something I struggle with. And tackle him down. About the 20 there. Quarterback run, gets the first down. So yeah, it's just nice when I can just drop that D tackle that's dropping into coverage, and then I can basically kind of like spy with him too. I mean, for now, I'd probably just do this, and if he runs, like, we're kind of in a bad spot, but goes for play action. Quick throw to the outside. Not going to make too much there. He picks up about 5. And that is the end of the first quarter. 7-7. Reasonably competitive match. I think we got some stuff working on offense, but I am having a very hard time stopping them. I think. Outside. Nice. Not going to get to the edge. Perfect. We're going to force 3rd and 9. So this is where I love getting people is like these passing downs here. Now, when I started playing like All-American, which is the second highest division, I did start running into spots where they would start tearing apart the cover 2 a bit more, but we'll see how this goes. Oh, he goes for the run. I was not ready for that. Yikes. Good play from them. Oh, man. So they get the first. I'm going to assume they were probably planning on going for that. On the flats. Gets about 5 there. Malcolm Bell making the tackle. Get there. Oh my gosh, are we really not going to get the sack? You're kidding. You're actually joking me. Oh, that's incredible. Wow, I had him bottled up for once, too. I'm pretty much just going to run commit here with Pullum here when they only got 1 receiver. Oh, shoot, I overran it. And his first down there. Overran it. And as in 5 wide. I always have to worry about the QB run here, too. Honestly, this would be a pretty good call if he did. But now he's going to motion back into the backfield here in the pistol. He's got the tight ends. Nice, good tackle there. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage or loses a yard. So we have 3 timeouts as well. They don't have chew clock on. I'm pretty much QB spying right now with the way this guy's playing. This is getting frustrating, I gotta say. So he's pretty much just like dropping back, like looking to scramble with Bryce Underwood. He's like basically trying to let the guys commit. Now the interesting thing would be to potentially call a blitz here because he's just not gonna be ready for it. And you can see he's kind of just waiting to pass. So I'm kind of thinking about it on 3rd and 6 here, and I think we're actually gonna go with it. Try Try to catch him by surprise. Doesn't work at all. Tight end just breaks wide open. So try to throw a curveball at him. He was ready for it. And we give up a second touchdown. Extra point up and good. Deep kick to Kelly. Just go for a fair catch. So yeah, minute 57. Plenty of time to work with. We'll start out with the all go. So again, a lot of this is just kind of seeing where their user is. If it's not on top of Y, we attack that pretty good. And he's there. I probably should have thrown like a step earlier, but... And then now we'll go for a quarterback blast. I've also got to think about going hurry up here too, by the way. Oh no, the clock doesn't go. That's right. Okay. Good. And you get the first down with Childs there up the middle. Just got to throw it quick if I see that he's kind of far away. And then I'm going to go into the hurry up and just go QB blast here. Just try to pick it up here when we get second and short. Nice, good run there with Childs. And then I even think we're getting kind of close to the territory where we think about burning some clock. I don't think this play yet, but if we get like one more first down, you think about throwing like a 30-second chew clock on. Pressing receivers on the outside. We just got to see what the safeties do. They stay back. So yeah, I just got to get rid of that quickly. And we're going to QB blast here. Up the middle, nice. And then I don't think we're going to go for the chew clock yet, but I might take a second here when calling a play. Clock's not even moving, though. That's weird. There it goes, okay. It's moving now. Use just a little bit of this clock. We'll probably actually run this down for the play clock. It was kind of messed up with the timing of it. We got Childs on the scramble. Slide down there, get the first down. And then now I'm actually going to go back to the crossers. So we got RBY. I've got 3 timeouts. I'm going to take just a second here as well. Probably let this go to about 30. Nice. Hit the cross. Ooh, spin didn't work. And we still have 3 timeouts. I mean, I don't know if I love how much time I'm spending here. Crap, I definitely thought I audible, but I didn't get it. Okay, so we'll call our timeout. We do pick up the first there. So I've got 2 more timeouts. 13 seconds. And we go for the QB run. He doesn't look pretty positioned for it, which is kind of surprising because I would have thought that's obviously what I was doing. But go into the end zone for a touchdown. We scored with only 11 seconds left too here, which is perfect. Not perfect. We'd want 0, but, you know, pretty good, I got to say. And then we'll tack on the extra points, making it 14-14. We get the ball at halftime, too, so puts us at a pretty good spot as long as I don't give up some points here in the last few seconds. So both teams have had 2 possessions. Both teams have 2 touchdowns. Oh, boy, let him get outside. Good thing is he used up 4 seconds there, so we don't have a ton of time. And we go for the prevent. Now, he's in I form, so my guess is he is going to run this, but try and break it. We're still going to keep this deep here, though. And then I can just kind of shadow towards wherever the run is here. Nice. Okay, we stop him there. He'll call timeout. 3 seconds left. And you can see it's in Hail Mary. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this linebacker and just kind of be over the top of everything. Not try to get in there and get an interception or pass breakup, but just be over the top in case everybody else gets beat. Now, obviously, you can like throw something underneath or go for a run play too, but I think in this scenario, I'm cool with this. And we get a sack anyway, so 14-14 and a half, we get the ball as well to start second half, so this puts us at a spot of advantage. So I do think this is one where I start like throwing the chew clock on. Basically, anytime in the second half where I have the advantage, I tend to go chew clock with it. Just make sure they're kicking deep. They are. So 14-14 in this rivalry matchup. Deep kick to Omar Kelly. Call for a fair catch. So he did look like he's kind of adjusting a little bit more for the all-go. So if I can see that the problem is being on the road, I want to audible, but I can't hear. Crap, nothing's open on this one. All right. So you can see Justin a little bit better the all-go. So let's go back to the double slot cross. So this is mostly like prioritizing the two crossing routes. We get the first there. Nice. First down, good. And then we'll go for a double slot cross again. Being on the road is very difficult, and that's just because I can't do like a lot of the hot routes that I like to do. Crap, I missed the tight end further upfield. And then now this is where I'm like maybe thinking about trying to find... This is where if I could hot route, I would love to take one of these like slot receivers and just send him deep once I see which side he's leaving the safety from. Underneath there, Nick Marsh, nice, get the first down. Move to about midfield here. So now let's see if I can just find one. I'm going to kind of flip the side here and see if he catches it. I'm switching it or not, as far as which safety he uses to come up. Okay, he's not coming up with the safety. He's also not using this or recovering that, so we'll get in there. Pick up 9, and then let's go for quarterback blast after that. The 1 yard to go. And I've done this a lot on these like second and short. You can see he's already coming up there. Yeah, so he was kind of ready for it. Not too surprised. And then what I'm going to try to do is hit him with the double slot cross again. 3rd and 2. So once people like kind of get onto the QB blast, it's definitely way less effective. Shoot, I almost threw a pick there. And we just short. See if it does not get the audible. Shoot, I have to actually throw this. Oh, please catch this. Oh my god, he dropped it. Are you kidding me? Unreal. That's what I hate about not being able to audible there. It's just very frustrating. All right. Part of being on the road in college football. So 14-14. Try to get here at the blitz. Not quite. Oh, pick it. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to have a pick. Almost got it right back. Oh, I almost got there. Just shadow more to the running back. Goes for the option. It's the first down. He just like he calls pass plays purely to scramble the quarterback. Like the only reason he's calling it. The few times he's almost throwing picks. Definitely hard to play against mobile quarterbacks at time in this game. Oh, nice. Almost got a sack there. 3rd and 2. Could bring the blitz. He burned me last time I did it. But I think we were going to go for it here. So we got the motion going. Unfortunately, he's going to get the first down. Oh my gosh, and more. Gets about 10 there. Gets about 10. Running back, pretty good run there. It's going to be the end of the quarter, so we're going into the 4th quarter tied here, but they have the ball in the red zone almost. Or they are in the red zone. Tight end motion. I'm going to kind of sell out for the run here. Play action. Pick it. Oh, I should have. Oh, almost caught it anyways. I should have switched onto that to try to use her. So our pass defense looked really good. It's just when he scrambles out of it. And then we've got 3rd and 5. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was going to say, I almost caught it. I mean, I would think has to take the field goal here, but there's people that go for a lot of these that I'm usually surprised by. So my guess is because he's taking a minute here is he's trying to find a play to go for on offense. But we'll see. So yeah, he's going to go for this here. And then I'm going to take the D tackle. If he runs this, he's probably going to get the first down. My hope is that he doesn't on 4th and 5. He did have a 3rd and 9 he did it on, but it wasn't, I think 4th would be a bit different. So I'm going to drop back here. Nice. Just, oh my gosh, I didn't get there. Oh my god, I blew that so bad with the user. Oh my goodness. What's Road to the CFP? It's just the online games. So basically, you're playing like online matches against other users. Oh man, good thing I was overthrown. And then you have like 12 games or so that you play. And then if how well you do depends if you make it into like the college football playoff, and then you get promoted and demoted, kind of like you would in soccer in Europe or European football. So kind of a fun game mode. Inaccurate ball again, jeez. 2nd and 20. So Heisman division, the division I'm playing in now, is the highest out of like 7. Now I've never played in this division, so there's a good chance against some of these people I play because it will include some of the best players in the game at it that I get absolutely throttled. But this game's been competitive. So he tries to go for a run there to get some yards. 3rd and 18, pretty good stop. John in the chat. What's up, John? How we doing? How we doing today? Shoot, I'm not getting to the D-line in time. Okay, good. He's audibling. I'm just purely trying to get to the QB on a run here. Pick! Let's go! Pull him to the right. He's got room. Oh, I'm getting ran into by my guy. Nice. Let's go. Don't return to the house. We do get just about midfield. John's doing good. Good to hear, John. Good to hear. That's huge. Excuse me. All right, so 3 minutes left. We're back in the driver's seat here. I gotta go tight end there. Oh my god, I just threw a pick 6 probably. No, just a pick. Gosh, dude. Holy crap. I just gave it right back. 2nd time I've been in the driver's seat with a time situation. Just done something stupid. Oh my gosh. That's really frustrating. All right, so I'm going to sell out for the run here probably. Which ends up being the wrong call. Yes, that's going to be intentional grounding in the pocket there. Why didn't it give me the option to accept it? It better have gave... Okay, yeah, it did give to him 13-yard penalty. Anyone can join? No, so it's based on how well you do in previous seasons and previous games. So you get like promoted and relegated based on like how many games you win in the previous season. Wide receiver screen going nowhere. We're all over it. 3rd and 26. So we're going to go to a dime look, and then I think we'll do cover 4, but I'm dropping at the end here, kind of into the middle. Oh my god, I just got toasted on that. Man, he's gonna like go for this then too. Shoot. Okay, so the last 2 times I've ran the blitz, it didn't necessarily work, but I think we're gonna go for it on 4th and 3 because when I drop back, I think he's gonna try to just scramble the quarterback out of 4th and 3, so he's gonna like snap it with that intention. I'm assuming that's a 2-minute timeout, right? It was clearly a catch. Wow, the booth is reviewing. I thought for sure he caught it. Yeah, I gave it to him. I assumed. All right, here we go. I've got to try to kind of get to the outside here just in case he's like trying to sprint there right away. Oh, he called a screenplay. That was good. I just got burned on that. All right. Man, I feel really dumb in the second half. I turned it over on that 4th down and then threw a pick on that drag route right after. I don't know if I ever had a drag route picked off like that. How it was picked. So, like, I don't mind throwing it, but. Crossfire said, do you think it's criminal to try DoorDash right now? I wouldn't say criminal. I had a bad DoorDash habit back in the day. So before I moved to the apartment I live in now, I've lived here for about a year and a half. But the old place I lived at, I had a stretch for about a year where I DoorDashed literally all the time. Now I haven't DoorDashed too long. It's 0.3 miles away. Okay, that's, I got to give you, Crossfire, I can't give you that one. DoorDash when it's that close, you just got to go get it. Oh my God, Childs, how are you that slow? So my thing was where I lived before, there wasn't a lot of good food options around. So like I would DoorDash a lot because I was lazy when I got somewhere, but 0.3 miles. Oh, you're on tour, so you're okay. Yes, you don't have as easy. That's fine then, I guess. I was just saying if you were at home and you had your car with you, I'm like, I don't know if I can get behind that. But yeah, if you're out of town, I can see. So I pick up about half of it back, 3rd and 10. So we got press on the outside. I just got to see what the safeties do. Deep one to the tight end, Velling. Nice, good catch there. Huge one down the field. And then I've got to make sure I take shoe clock off. I forgot about that. Try to hit him with a QB blast first here. Whereas I order a burger placed to my flat and multi like once a week. I mean, I used to, like I said, I was really into DoorDash for a minute, but I've fortunately stepped back from that. We'll go one more chew clock here. Crap, he did a good job bringing those guys up. What's that guy's button? Oh, God, I shouldn't have thrown this. Okay, almost threw a pick. Almost threw a pick. So we got 48 seconds left, 2nd and 10. I caught him with the QB blast last time. We're going to try to get it again here. You can see he's spread out pretty wide. Which is usually a good sign here. And I'm going to try to go quick here. Where he gets a chance to audible the defense. 4th and 1. I have the timeouts, but again, I'm trying to go quick so he can't like call plays for his defense here. Okay, so we'll take a timeout here. Now we got 26 seconds. Yeah, right, a 4-minute walk. That's tough, man. Again, I don't know if I can get behind that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, that's still better than me. I go out to eat for like every meal. But the DoorDash charges, man, those things add up. Not too much there. We'll call a timeout. Dax, good to see you. Said missed the poker streams. I know, it was fun. I'm hoping the tax stuff gets like figured out for the online games. All right, 21 seconds left here. Oh, nice. It's wide open. All right. We are going to go for 2 here. So we're going to try to take the lead. And I haven't ran this at all yet, but I like this play right here. So I get 2 shallow crossing routes, one from the tight end, one from the wide receiver. And then if I'm in single back, goal line, I don't know he can just completely commit to the pass, so. Nice, he left the tight end wide open. Let's go. We take the lead on the 2-point conversion. Not over yet. We got 17 seconds left. And we'll kick to the left side here. Now they only need a field goal to win, so like I said, definitely not over. This guy's had some pretty good returns, actually, too. But he's just going to fair catch this one. So now, let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I haven't gone man yet. And I'm hoping this doesn't come back to bite me. But I'm going to take a DN and just drop back in the middle here. So I'm pretty much just trying to watch like the crossing routes. He goes for a run, though. Nice. We're all over it. Trying to catch a fast one there. Yep, exactly like the drag. And those spots are like really good in the 2-point conversions. And especially too, like I haven't had to go into that because he's been struggling a bit to stop my like shotgun stuff. But that's like another one I get into where it's like I'm in that single back that I like. And then I can either do like a halfback ISO, halfback power, or I have those like drag routes, and it kind of keeps them off balance a bit more than some of the other ones do. So we got 3rd and 9. Nice, incomplete pass. 4 seconds left. We are 1 play away from getting the dub here. My first game on Heisman, too, is actually pretty sick doing this. Is this on? So this is online today. I've been playing versus the computer mostly this year. I've been doing like a dynasty mode. This is online where you're playing against actual users. Nice, John. Back to the work in the Navy Midshipman Dynasty. I like it. What's the season and record at this moment? Looks like he's just going to try to run this with Underwood. Goes for the pitch. All right, we pick off the pitch here. And as long as we don't fumble, we got it. So we end up winning by 1 here against our rival on the road. My first ever game playing Heisman Division. I'm actually really happy to win. And they're going to quit there. All right, so we get the win. How does it work when you get job offers in Dynasty mode? So it's like after the regular season's over, it'll offer you either head coaching, OC, or DC jobs. And you just kind of go into view offers, and you can decide to leave if you want. I've never actually left for another job because usually when I do Dynasty, I like to stay at the team I'm at. So I don't know if it's like it makes you leave while it's in the playoffs still, or if it's like end of season it switches you. Crossfire, so everyone does online. We do Dynasty homies. Yeah, I'm mixing it up today. I'm playing a little online today, but yeah, I've mostly been doing Dynasty. Dex, I just moved to Delaware. Play Bet Rivers now. I was wondering if you have any bonus store points for Poker Redeem or Casino. Yeah, so don't do the I didn't do the poker one. I just did casino, and then I would do roulette for like red or black, and I would just do small amounts to keep the variance really low. I think technically there's some slots that are better value, but I would just do like the 1x playthrough bonus. But I do think there was a chance you made more money if you did the 15x playthrough on certain slots. But don't do the poker bonus, because even if you just do red or black, yeah, you're losing on those bets, but overall you still make quite a bit more in EV than just taking the poker bonus. Oh, Brandon, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know if it has you leave in the middle of the season. Maybe somebody else in chat knows. I said, are we back to MSU? I'm just playing online games right now. So this is not like a dynasty mode. This is online. But I did get a win, which I'm pretty pumped about. All right, so get that updated. We'll go ahead and hop into the second game. So you can see on the right-hand side, like, how many players are in each. So I'm actually, like, there's not very many people that are in Heisman Division. Now, I think you need to win 6 to stay in this one. Or no, maybe it's 9 in Heisman. So you have to win quite a bit. It says 10 wins needed. You have to win 10 to stay in Heisman? I don't know if it's been different because I haven't played this or what, but you can see on the right-hand side, there's, like, not many people in the top division. So these games are going to be pretty tough. I'm actually really happy to win one. The first game I played. John said 10-0 and just beat the Irish. Recruiting's been tough, though. As far as not getting gems, yeah, I mean, that's kind of just unlucky on the recruiting part. As far as getting, like, 4 and 5 stars, a lot of it still hurts with, like, brand exposure and all that stuff, but... Because even when I'm in an online dynasty with some friends, I have Fresno State, and like I won 3 straight national championships at one point, but I still I got 4 stars, but I was like never getting 5 stars, and even the 4 stars I'd have to battle for. And it's because you're not like some of the other things you're still down on. The recruiting stuff, basically I would just do like the hard sell, and then send the 50, so like send the house at first, and then do hard sell after that. Once you know what their 3 things are, which is like the 40-point thing. There's actually a lot of good videos on YouTube about it. If you just go Google search, like YouTube search, like I probably spent an hour looking at recruiting stuff, and it helped immensely. I don't remember the exact videos I looked at, but I just know like I went to YouTube and found a bunch of stuff that was helpful. All right, USC. Man, my guy just got pancaked on the outside. 9-yard gain. Johnson got a 5-star safety and 95 speed. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 95 speed is coming out of high school. That's really good. all over the running back there on the handoff. Nice. Ends up being a loss of 4. So we get them in 3rd and 5. Nice. You won the national championship Buffalo your first year. That's pretty sick. That's pretty nice. Weren't even ranked 3rd. Did you lose any regular season games or did you go undefeated? I'm going to drop the second D tackle here. I'm hoping he doesn't run the ball. Running back. Oh, pick it. Oh, I thought I was going to come in and pick it, but we at least break it up. And a lot of times people go for this. Again, with the online games, people don't like to punt. So here we go. 4th and 5. This would be a huge stop to get early in this game. Oh my gosh, that D tackle just didn't get there. That's probably when you drop a D tackle in the coverage. Obviously, it's not really designed to do that. So unfortunately, they're going to get us there. Oh boy. I hate when you're playing defense on those drag routes and they just like, they basically pick your guys after someone catches it. I mean, to be fair, like I run the drag routes a ton because of that, so I can't be mad when people are doing it, but it's just like really, the one thing I always notice when there's things that are frustrating for me to play against, I try to do them on offense myself because I can imagine that I'm not the only one that struggles with them. About a 15-yard run there. So yeah, in the college football playoff, you have to have like 5 conference champions. So even if you were like ranked 18th or 19th or 24th, if you're the highest ranked like smaller school, you're going to get in the playoff because of that. Oh, I need the linebacker to put his hand up. Oh, he dropped it anyways. Perfect. That was a dot though from the quarterback. You got a tight end in the Heisman. How many yards and touchdowns did he have? That's crazy. All right, so we got Wayne Matthews. We're going to use your linebacker here. Screenplay. Shoot. Worked really well on me. Gets the first down. There's a guy that got banned for betting in real life. That's hilarious. That's why you liked him, because you got that gambler in you, and you're like, you know what? I can see Victor likes to gamble. And it's straight up the gut, no problem. Another one of those users getting some issues because they do run the ball a bit. Had to run the score because you weren't ranked. I mean, yeah, you got to impress the committee, right? If they're not going to be happy with you just beating max schools, you got to beat them by 40. Got to beat them by 40. All right, so extra point's good. We're down 7-0 here on the road. Every time they do the CFP stuff, like I've seen some pretty messed up stuff with teams not getting in, and then like the bowl game things kind of seems glitched where I'll have like 6 wins in the Big Ten and not get in. So yeah, it can be kind of messed up at times. One of my online dynasties with friends, we had one person who's defending national champion, and they only lost 2 games to 2 top 5 teams that were user teams the next year, and they didn't get in the playoff. But then there was like 2-3 lost teams that were ranked ahead of him. So like he kind of got screwed by the rankings a bit, I thought. It doesn't seem like the logic's very good with it sometimes. So we're going to start with 5 wide here, kind of looking for that shake route at first. And then kind of from there, we just see how they adjust. I also, too, try to see if they can if I tip off pre-snap which guy they're using, but I'm not getting tipped off here. Throw a quick one there. And then 2nd and 2. Going to go for a QB blast if I can get there. There we go. Your team ratings still suck? I mean, it's going to take a while because, like, recruiting and everything. Especially because your first recruiting class probably wasn't very good. Like, now you might get some better players. But it'll take a minute. I'm kind of surprised they stopped me there. Just going to run it again here. Get the first down. QBs do fumble a lot, but that's why you'll see me put that conservative ball carrier on if I'm in a mode where I'm running with the QB a lot. Ooh, John got Army-Navy week, sitting at 11-0. Up the middle. So you can see now he's taking away that route. So in the earlier game modes, like there was even some games where I could just run that the whole time. Basically, if people weren't like usering the linebacker, but then it works a lot less once you get to the higher levels. Oh boy. Oh, nice, I got it. All right, Kelly gets the first down. And let's show the... I'm actually going to start by running the play. They got me that 2-point conversion that you guys saw. I didn't break out the single back till the very end of that last game, but... Drag routes open. Marsh. Ooh, nice juke. Gets the first down. So we'll stay in this, and then we'll just go for the run. Halfback dive to the left. Nice, Christian won a national championship with Texas. And 1-0 in year 2. Congrats, man. That's sick. So year 1, you won the Natty. Okay, Frazier up the middle. Gets about 4. And then we are going to go back to the pass play here. I'm not sure if we'll get this play off here, but we'll try to go quick. Nope, that's going to end the quarter. So we got 7-0. Go back to the drag routes. Branson beat Texas in the first CFP game. I mean, the overall difference between Buffalo and Texas got to be pretty big. That's tough to do when it's like you're overcoming that much. Oh, shoot. Chipped on RB. Crap, I take a huge sack there. Okay, to the all go. So we don't have to necessarily pick up the first down. If I can get it to like 4th and 6 or less, I still like going for it. Oh, I dropped it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to take the points then for dropping that. I'm not going to go for it on 4th and 15. If I can at least catch that, I would have probably gone for it, but... Oh boy, I think I missed this left. Is that lagging because it's online? That was weird. I did not think I was going to be that far left. Wow. All right, well, I get 0 points that drive. That's pretty brutal. That was not ideal. Nice, all over the run there. Tackle per 3-yard loss. And then here I'm just going to kind of set up and hope he's not doing a run play. Mayava at the run, hit him. Gets about 5 yards there, so it's 3rd and 8. And then probably go with the same defense here. We'll see what their alignment is, but probably go with the same defense. And dropping Kelly back here. Oh, nice pass break up there. 4th and 8. Let's see if they're one of those players that always goes for it. Because, I mean, they went for that one 4th and 5 in the first drive, so I'm guessing they probably are. Yeah, they're taking a minute here, so. Yep, they're going for it. 4 wide. Nice. Incomplete. We're going to get the ball at the 23. Really good field position. And we'll go back to the drag routes here out of single back. Throw the running back underneath. No gain, unfortunately. Next, we're going to go to 5 wide. I'm going to try to surprise him with a QB blast. There might be some room to the right here. Let's see. Crap, he's blitzing there. Still find a way to pick up 5, but... we'll go to those 2 shallow crossers. Still can't believe I missed that field goal. It's like it was lagging, I feel like. That's a good catch through the hit there. That was going to be a tough one. All right, so do pick up the first. And then we'll go to all go. This is 1-2 where I'm going to kind of look to see if I can scramble. I might also have the tight end open if he's using that guy right there. Yeah, because he just gets too far up on the receiver. Nice. Over the top to Jack Belling for a touchdown. Extra point away from tying things up. And there it is. Tack on the extra point. 7-7. 2:18 left here in the second quarter. And kick off to the left corner. And just goes for a fair catch. Defense has looked decent on that last drive. The first drive I struggled a little bit, but looked decent on the second drive. Wide open underneath, unfortunately. Those drag routes, that's why I run them, because they're hard to stop in this game. I'm guessing they're probably going to get down to the 2-minute timeout here. So then we'll have 2 minutes left in the half. 7-7. Playing it close early. John's got a 7-0 lead in the Army-Navy matchup. Nice. Tried getting the line spread out there last second. Ends up being a 3-yard loss, which is good. Obviously. Tony asked if you change teams. So I'm just playing online games right now. So I still have that Purdue Dynasty going, but I'm playing some online matches for the moment. Oh my god, my linebackers gets juked out of his socks. So yeah, just playing some online games. So for online, I always just use MSU. So in this Road to CFP mode 2, you have to use the playbook of the team, and I really like Michigan State's playbook, plus Michigan State's just my team, so probably going to try to sell out for the run with this linebacker. Screen. He got me on the screen earlier, gets me again. Gets the first. Johnson doesn't like playing heavy snow. I don't like the bad weather either. The biggest thing for me is like the play calling seems to be horrendous. The coach suggestion stuff when it's bad weather. For the hit here. Gets the first. We do have to start considering taking some timeouts here. Trying to get the ball back. So I get the ball at halftime. Short little curl there. Picks up 5. Crap, QB run. We'll take a timeout now. I was wondering if he's going to start going to the run because you can see him just drop everybody. Makes me use my timeout too. We got 2nd and 8. Nice, all over the run. We'll use our 3rd and final timeout here. So not much gain on 1st and 2nd down. Got him at 3rd and 11. And then dropping the D tackle. I'm probably mostly spying with him. Oh boy, I didn't spy very well. That's frustrating. God, dude, 2nd straight game where it's just like these guys are dropping back to pass and it looks like they're just trying to run the QB. It's one thing I always struggle with stopping in these games. Especially because like it's cool if I'm trying to spy there, but if I have a D tackle, I probably shouldn't have spread the line out. I usually am better off where I like pinch it so they can't run up the middle, at least make him go wide with it. But unfortunately, I gave up the middle. Gave up the middle. So kick deep here. Still have 44 seconds, so we still got some time. And we'll go for the all go. Get the first there. Oh, it's going to be 2nd and inches. No way. That's frustrating because the clock runs too. instead of stopping move the sticks. Crap, I didn't throw it right away like I was trying to. That's so dumb, dude. I hit Y right away as the ball is snapped. Oh my god, that just screws me. I have no timeouts. Hit it right away. Yeah, I don't get the first. I'm probably just supposed to punt this, to be honest. I'll call a timeout like... Oh, shit, I don't have any timeouts. I just gotta pick a play here. Shoot, I'm not gonna get this off. It just is so dumb on that second down. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. I snapped and I clicked Y right away and it just didn't throw it. I must have registered it too quickly. It was wide open immediately. And then it didn't throw it, so I was like confused why it wasn't throwing it. And by the time I was ready, it was covered. So we're going to receive here. Down by a touchdown. No need to panic. We were down. I think we were down a touchdown in that Michigan. No, maybe we were tied in the Michigan State game. That's right. I did get down a touchdown in like the fourth quarter, though. And we had that game-winning drive. Throw the quarterback blast here. Try to pick up some cheap yards. Gain of about 6. Then we'll go into our single back look here. And we're going to run. I'm hoping this... I think it actually registered the draw on accident. I clicked that a little early. Dang it, dude. I did not want to pick that play. I started holding eggs. I thought it was where ISO was, and it definitely wasn't. All right. Well... That's going to put us in 3rd and 7. Probably should have bounced that to the right instead of the left of that D-tackle anyways. I had bad read. That's just a bad play all the way around. Oh boy, he's got those corners coming up. I probably am going to go for this. Unfortunately, he did a pretty good job on these passing routes, so it's not going to be the easiest to pick up, but don't really want to punt down a touchdown here. Again, being on the road is really frustrating because I can't audible as easily. Crap, that was just not a good throw. All right, turn it over on downs. I hate on that route how it just like throws it deep, because if I try to throw it immediately there, he's actually wide open if it just throws it to him, and then it like leads him huge, which is part of the problem on that. All right, so pretty big disadvantage. Now we're down a touchdown with them having the ball. Run up the middle, gain of about 3. And then 2nd and 7, I might sell out for a blitz here. See what formation they come out in. Yeah, we'll go out for the blitz here. Try to catch him by surprise. Screenplay. I've got to make this tackle. Yes, let's go. Loss of 7. Big. Big loss there. That field goal I missed earlier in the game definitely hurt me too. Because if I could have held him to 3, it'd still be a 1-score game. In that scenario. Okay, run play makes me think he's planning on going for this. So picks up 5, so he's just trying to make it more manageable. No, he's going to kick the field goal. Okay. Well, hopefully he misses it left like I did. That's the hope. Field goal's up, and he does miss it left. Let's go. It's still a 1-score game. We both missed 1 field goal to the left. Love to see it. Okay, so we are going to go... I'm going to go for a play action here with the 4 wide. And then try to mostly target Marsh on a drag route. Not too much on the gain there. Maybe a yard or 2. Ice with the prime sub. Thank you, Ice. Appreciate you supporting. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated, my friend. I know you guys only get 1 of those prime subs a month, so when you use on the channel, I really do greatly appreciate it. Hand off to Tolliver here. I kind of ran my offensive lineman. So we got 3rd and 5. And we're going to go to 5 wide. We're going to try to get him with a QB blast. I'm planning on going for this if I get stopped. So my hope is just that he's not expecting me to go for the blast on 3rd and 5. Now he is bringing that linebacker in, but even he's done that a few times, it's worked out. Now he brought a blitz, it looks like. So unfortunately, I only get 2. So we will go for it again. Mostly looking at Marsh's route. Now, I see how he's bringing that safety over. Crap, I can't audible. Nice hit, Marsh. Perfect. Get upfield. Oh, he's breaking tackles left or right. Down about midfield. I said you have a good stream worth my time. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I love streaming, so I appreciate that people watch and enjoy it. It's been good. After like not streaming for about 7 to 9 months much, it was kind of fun. It's been fun getting back into it. So that route, you can see how he's bringing that linebacker in, but he's kind of staying farther over on it. So if he's not staying right on top of it, I can throw it pretty quick on the shake. Now he's switching to that line. Now he's moving both linebackers over. I'm just going to run here, this one. Okay, slide down. Good at pickup. And then I'm going to try to go for a quarterback blast again here. 1st and 10. See if those like linebackers stunt to the middle, but as of now, middle's wide. And unfortunately, that guy gets around the edge there. We only pick up 3. Man, if I could hot route, it'd be so nice because I would want it based on his alignment. There's definitely a switch I want to make. I basically want to send Kelly on. Ooh, this one he's on and out route. I want to send him on a curl though. Underneath to Marsh. Not a huge pickup. We pick up about 5. And on to the 4th quarter. 3rd and 2. I'm going to go into the single back look. And then we're going to go for the drags. So try to make him think I'm going to this to go run, but I'm actually doing it to pass. So it makes him just hesitate even a second. It's good. Crap, he brought the blitz that time. It was wide open, too. All right, we're going to go for this. Oh, crap, it's in hurry up. No. All right, well, I think we're kind of stuck with this, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to, he's all over it, but I've got to just take the risk there. Yeah, throw a pick. God, why is that in hurry up? I was trying to catch it, but I didn't think I held wide that long. I didn't want to burn a timeout either. Probably should have, though, for being 4th down. It was probably worth it. So, unfortunately, I turned it over on downs. And we're all over the quarterback on that one, though. Sack him for 2-yard loss. And he's got chew clock on. Definitely don't blame him. I would be doing the same in his situation. Oh, pick it. Oh, my gosh. I thought we had it. No pick that time. So I'm going to take this D end here, done again, and drop back. Let's hit the quarterback. Let's see it. I mean, he kicked the field goal on one. I think he's punting here. Being a touchdown game, yeah. So we do force the 3 and out, which is huge. Pretty frustrated myself not scoring last drive, but we are going to get the ball back here. Deep kick to Mark Kellerman. Try to bounce this to the left. And get to about 45. So we're in good field position here. And then now in the single back look, we're just going to go for a halfback dive. Run play out to the right here from Kai Frazier. So he's bringing the pressure there. God, playing on the road is so tilting because you can't do any hopping or hot routing. It doesn't matter in my dynasty too much because I always do the coach suggestion play calling only, but I do like the hot route quite a bit when I'm playing these online games. I'm like seeing, like, because like here with like Velling, I would basically run a curl route, I think. Okay, he took a bad angle on this guy anyways. All right, it's going to be open. Omari Kelly down the sideline. Juke and all the way down to about the 25. So I think now I'm actually going to go into chew clock myself. And then if we can score with, like, say, under 30 seconds, we go for 2, kind of like we did the last game. Double slot cross here. Ooh, nice catch from Velling. That's going to be the 2-minute. Let's see. I think he's going to be ready for me to go for the QB run is the problem. So I'm actually going to pass this. Because my instinct here would be to go with QB blast. Throw to Marsh quick. Nice, cross the middle. That route seems to be working pretty good. And then now I'm actually going to try to hit the QB blast. Oh, shoot, I forgot to do chew clock. Clock's not even moving anyway, so he calls timeout. Okay. Okay, he's actually bringing those guys on the edges pretty well. So that's not working nearly as well as I would like. So he still has one timeout. Get in, Marsh. Not quite. Still pick up 5, though. He uses his last timeout. So kind of interesting decision here. I could try to go for the QB blast again, but he's been doing pretty good against it. I think I'm still going to try the QB blast here. It's not like he's like tackling me for losses. I just got that edge. My left tackle's got to do a good job blocking. Crap, I don't get in. 4th and 2. I'm going to leave the chew clock on. And then... the Marsh route's been pretty open. Crap, he's all over it. Picked it. Oh my god, it's going to pick 6. God, dude, what the heck? I'm guessing he made some adjustment on his settings there because that time he was all over the play. Dang, alright. Well, that's going to be ball game probably. That is going to be ball game. That's really frustrating. Make us use our timeouts. I mean, to be fair, then he just kicked the field goal, and we'd have to recover an onside kick, so. Can't believe I just did that. Oh, I had that route open all day. He probably made a good adjustment there. I was on the inside. I'm assuming he just kicks the field goal here. Who knows? Maybe he misses. It's not even a hash kick, unfortunately. So I'm going to guess probably not, but nope, right down the middle. Into the logo. Perfectly into the logo. So we're down to 10 here. No timeouts left, so I have to get 2 scores and an onside kick. Not looking too likely. I'm not like a big play offense player either, so that makes it even worse. So I think at first I'm going to hope. It's going to slip by wide. I'm going to hope here he's not playing the QB run at all, so I can just get like a quick 10 yards here. And then I can't really audible those, the problem. So I only get about 6 or 7. Oh, shoot. I think I have chew clock on. Oh, God, I do. Dang it. And he blitzes 4, gets the pressure on us. Yikes, I just screwed myself with the chew clock. Gotta turn it off, too, but... to be fair, the game's probably over at this point, but... drops it across the middle. At this point, it really doesn't matter, but... get out of bounds. Nope. Can't really audible right now. Probably just take a deep shot to McCray here at this point. Hope we get lucky. Overthrew it. Oh, almost made the catch anyways. Okay, Hail Mary chuck. Doesn't matter because we needed 2 scores. So we're going to drop to 1-1. But both games are decently competitive, which is good. I was worried about getting completely blown out in some of these. Still could, but at least the first two have gone okay. And here, I mean, honestly, it's probably more likely that I get some crazy run play. Kind of had some room to the left there. All right. Drop it, though, 17-7. So we take an L. 1-1. John said 3 turnovers altogether. 7-0 Navy at halftime. That weather, man. That weather's getting to the game, huh? USC. Like I mentioned, I'm actually pretty happy with the first 2 games because I think there's going to be some of these where I get completely crushed in Heisman. So the first 2 being competitive is solid. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, but I will be right back and we'll hop into the third game. All right, we're back. Game 3. Game 3. Sounds like a defensive battle there, John. That's pretty crazy. 7-0 a half. With 3 turnovers. Searching for an opponent here. Continue searching. Usually it finds me one right away, but maybe in the Heisman division it's less likely. I'm not sure. Just because it's like a smaller amount of players. But if I also had to guess, people in the Heisman division are more likely to play a lot. So 13,000 people at Heisman are going to play a lot more than 30,000 at medium level. Binary Sarah said, how many times have you played at Heisman? For the online match, is actually my first time getting here in this year's game. Last year's game I got into, I think I played 1 season. I was like 3-9. It's very hard. The first 2 games I played here were competitive, so I was pretty happy about that. So the first one I won at a 2-point conversion with like 15 seconds left, win by 1. And then the USC game, I just lost by 10, but I threw a pick on like 4th and 2 from like the 3-yard line, where I could have tied it if I got it with like a minute and a half left. So we got LSU. Binary Star, do you play college football at all? If you do, what game modes do you play? Do you play like Road to CFP, Cut, or Dynasty or anything? How's the poker grind going this year too? Good to see in here. Surprised LSU. Oh, actually, no. LSU was bad this year. That's right. I was like, surprised they're at 85 overall, but they were pretty trash this season, at least by their standards. Set it up for the kickoff. Spartan Stadium. So we're home, which really helps with the hot routes. So you have to go one by one for all this stuff, Binary Star and Road to CFP. So it doesn't let you skip it all. At least I don't believe so. So I've played, I think coming in today was like 92 games. I'll take a look at my overall record. I want to say when I checked it before this, it was 77 and 20. And I'm using Michigan State all the games, so like sometimes I'm facing the teams better than me too. And they kick it out of bounds. I'm assuming this player's just like not here right now. So we get the ball in the 35, or the 41 actually, even better. So I'm going to do my auto reorder. Bought the game both years whenever I got around playing it. Dude, I know it was my favorite game in the past. I was like so happy when they brought it out again. When they brought it back. So yeah, I know that Road to CFP, at least on Twitch, and I think in general is not as popular as like Cut, so like College Ultimate Team, similar to how in Madden they have Madden Ultimate Team. The Ultimate Team stuff doesn't appeal to me at all. Like if I'm gonna play games, I like having like the real teams. I think one thing that people don't like about doing like the Road to CFP thing is you have to use the playbooks of the team that you have. So I just like Michigan State's playbook and defense, like offense and defense. So that doesn't matter for me. All right, well, we're going to probably test the outside here. All right, Marsh up the middle. That works. First play. First play to the house to our best receiver in the slot. Breaks wide open out of the press coverage. Easy game. So we burn them deep. 6 seconds into the game, we got a touchdown. That might be the fastest score I've ever had in this game. Yeah, exactly. You get more credit. Now, the thing is, it's based on tiers, though, in this. So they have, like, 5 tiers. So, like, the best team's tier 1, second best tier 2. The thing that kind of annoys me about the tier system is that it's, like, you'll have, like, sometimes there's even, like, 88 overall teams that are tier 3, and Michigan State's an 81 tier 3. So that actually counts that game as if it's even, but it's obviously not. So that'd be, like, one complaint about the rankings. Like, because even of the tier 3 teams, Michigan State's, like, probably a weaker one. And I don't know, I haven't played online matches in about a month and a half, but before it was like the tiers were based on what they were at the beginning of the season. So like they've updated the roster since then. It's like Indiana was a tier 3 last time I was playing. So 5 wide here. I'm going to drop the secondary tackle. Deep ball. Use your pick, please. Oh my God, he dropped it. Dang it. So he's going in the 5 wide. Takes a deep shot early. That'd been pretty sick. We both went just like deep shot for deep shot touchdowns. I'm going to drop the D tackle here as well. So we got 9 people dropping. Oh crap, that's open. Okay, so this guy, there's definitely a few people I'll play like pretty quick that I can see that they're going to tear apart the cover 2. So I think we're going to switch to cover 3 now, having seen that play. Oh, I was just too shallow. Shoot, I thought I was going to pick that for a second. Still burns me deep. All right. Well, my defense gets torched. Not ideal. But they tack on the extra point there. 7-7. Set up for a kick return. If I start playing more of these online matches again, I definitely got to do some like studying on gameplay stuff. Because I've looked at stuff on YouTube for recruiting. But all the other stuff, like I've kind of just figured out on my own as far as like the offensive plays that I run, things like that. The good thing is on my first touchdown, I didn't really show him anything because that deep route I took isn't one that I usually throw a ton. But I mean, if he goes no safety help, we're going to throw it a ton. But especially like pressing like that. John's up 14-0 Navy versus Army matchup. Wow, he's doing it again. Okay. Well, we'll see what he does with the safety. Wow, he's just letting me go again. What is he doing? All right, 2 straight deep balls and Nick Marsh in the slot. I don't know what he's doing on defense, but 2 catches, 134, 2 touchdowns. The bad news for me is he moved the ball. I mean, we're less than a minute into this game. There's 3 touchdowns. The problem is it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to stop him either, but kind of surprised that someone on Heisman just giving me up 2 deep balls like that in a row. Binary Star said poker's going fine. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. I mean, as far as stars, like, it just sucks because, like, I really like their software a lot playing. I think not merging's really hurt them. And I would imagine, especially on your guys' side with the tournament side, which is weird to say because we play tons of cash together, but on, like, the tournament side of things, dude, I've got to stop going cover 2 against him. Wow, he dropped it. That was super lucky. Like, not merging makes the prize pool smaller, you know, and then, like, a lot of people then won't play them as much when they have, like, options with, like, sites that have multiple states. Like, I think that's really hurt them. But I love the software. Software's great. This is the one. It's been kind of frustrating with like online poker in general. Like, I felt like there was so much potential in the regulated U.S. market if they just would have got more states, but it just like never expanded. Because even if it just got the states that had like regulated sports betting, this quarterback just keeps throwing behind him. Even if it just got those. He's getting wide open. He's going to punt it. Okay. Like, if it just got those states, it would have expanded. But it just never grew. Like, only, what, West Virginia got added in the last 5 years. And that's only on one site. Oh, boy. Oh, somehow he didn't tackle me there. Yeah, pretty good field position. Johnson put 33 on Army last year. Nice. All right, let's see if he does this again. I mean, he's got to change his defense, right? Got to change the defense. Okay, yeah, he's got the safeties over the top, it looks like now. At least one of them. Hit Amari Kelly underneath. About 9 to go here. The good news for him is I didn't get a touchdown. Go for QB blast. And he's pressing the line pretty good here. Oh boy, didn't get it. 3rd inches, we're just going to go hurry up. Try to snap this quick. Nice, get the first down. Okay. And then if anything, when I have the advantage like this, I usually just start going shoe clock. I mean, some people might think it's kind of lame, but when I'm in the advantage spot. So it's like when I'm up a touchdown with the ball in the first half, or I'm just like up in general. Yeah, I didn't get anywhere. Back to the line of scrimmage there. Try to go for the QB last in 2nd and 10 if he's dropping back a lot. Definitely makes more sense he's expecting on like the regular downs and he's spreading out wide here. That's actually his defense covers it pretty well. We're going to get a huge gain though. 3rd and 2, I'm going to go for the hurry up. And then just try to go again real quick. Nice, get the first. Do get the first. And then we'll try showing some of our single back stuff. And this is where I'm kind of looking for those drag routes mostly. I threw it instantly and got hit. That's the problem if they bring up blitz. Like sometimes we just don't get the ball off. All right, back to the 5 wide. And then we'll go for the drag routes underneath. God, he's bringing those stupid nano blitzes. If he does that, I can try the Elgo Shaker out here, though. Lucky he didn't pick that off there on the bounce. They do a lot in this game. Nice. Wide open on that. Omari Kelly across the middle. And gets a very big first down. Go back to the drag routes here. So moving the ball pretty good. This is going to be where he brings the blitz again. And then I think I might have the tight end open, just sending him right away. Nope, never mind. Crap, dude. Oh my god, he's going to get a pick six, dude. It's so stupid. So stupid. We're just completely dominating this game. He runs his nano blitzes, and then we throw a pick six off the bounce. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. To be fair, I probably should have had one of the earlier ones picked, but it's just like once I start getting close to goal line, it's tough because I can't just like send the deep routes. Whereas if he's like bringing the nano blitz and he's like pressing up there, I can just chuck it deep, like we saw in the first two plays. Fair catch in the end zone. Nice, wide open on the drag. So you can see he's like taking the safety deep to cover the deep ball now. So it's kind of going to be one of those things where if he stays in that defense, it's going to be one or the other is going to be open. It's if he takes away the underneath, they'll be there. But then if he doesn't, then we probably have Marsh on the deep route again. So I just kind of got to, he's kind of tipping off early what player he's using. So here we're being at home is nice because now I can send Kelly on a deep shot. God, dude, it's wide open again. He gets another stupid bounce pick. God, dude. It's so frustrating because I'm getting, like, if I even get one, I'm clicking it, like, right away. It's just wide open deep. Wide open. All right. Decided to go for the cover two. I'm not sure this is great because he has been kind of torching this. Yeah, and unfortunately gets a good one downfield again. And we'll switch to cover three. God, I'm so frustrated about that. I'm just going to sprint out. Touchdown. I mean, his offense is, I can't even stop it. It's the problem. And now he's at least throwing some stuff on defense that's giving me headaches. I thought at first, those first two plays, like, I might blow this guy out. But then, to be fair, like, he scored really quick on the first drive, so maybe not blow him out. But I was like, oh, he's never going to stop my offense. But now the blitzes are getting to me. It's a deep kick here. I mean, having that pick when I was, like, on the goal line, about to go up, like, 21-7, just absolute killer. All right. Again, I just got to kind of look and adjust. Shoot, that's not what I was trying to do. All right, we can kind of see where he's at, though. Dude, he's getting there on the... These are the nano blitz I got to research. I've been hearing about these. Like, he's not even bringing pressure, really, but he's just getting to me instantly. This is the stupid stuff you have to worry about when you play in these higher levels. The guys that find out stuff like this that works. Oh, gosh. 3rd and 21. Should have him. Nice. Sorry, get a deep shot there. I've just got to keep taking those. Odds are they're playing the bouncy ball. Is that what's going on in the snow game there? I just keep doing the same thing, I guess. So I'm going to audible, or hot route, sorry. He might just cover him straight away, but I mean, dude, look, he's getting pressure. I'm not even taking one step back. It's ridiculous. So dumb. Oh, he bats it down. So I'm going to try to go for the drag routes here on 3rd and 10. I do plan on probably going for this if I get stopped on this play. Just because, again, I can't really stop him. Problem is I need blocking here. Nice, wide open. Kelly. And get down to about the 4. So my guess is he's going to bring one of those blitzes again. This cost me the last game when I tried doing this route to Marsh here in the shake. It needs a little bit of time, but I'm going to try to just like watch for the blitz. And it's just, oh crap, it's covered. We press on the outside and Marsh didn't get off it. Let's go back to the double slot cross. Underneath, not quite there though. Only gains about 2. So I'm going to go into I form here, and then I'm going to try to find a... Oh, there's not a drag route in I form. All right, I guess we'll go single back here. Now, I got to be careful to make sure I get this off right away. And then what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to set up for protection. I'm going to hot route and just... I'm actually probably just going to straight up have the tight end block. And then just have like a 1 receiver route. Crap, it's not open. Now it's going to be, though. Oh, it wasn't an accurate throw. Oh, my gosh. All right. Shoot, if it's accurate, he's got it. I'm going to try to go for the QB blast here on 4th and goal from the 2. This can be kind of a risk, but... Dang it, dude. The edge again. How am I not blocking the edges at all? There's some glitch that's going... Not a glitch, but whatever. There's something going on where I'm just, like, not figuring it out. See you in the chat. What's up, T? How we doing? I'm just going to bring a blitz here. Try to get to the QB. Get there. Oh, he gets it off. Dang it. I was trying to get my own little sack there. Alright, so I'm going to go into cover 3. The cover 2 definitely just isn't working. Shoot, I went too far on the D-line again. Is it run out of time here? Quick throw. Tackle him there. About a 6-yard gain. Haven't stopped inside like the 3-yard line twice. Like I said, I have no idea how to stop this guy either is the problem. So I think I might just go back to my 4-2-5 here, and then I've just got to maybe take that linebacker that's supposed to be like kind of in the middle section and just take him a bit deeper. So which guy is that? It's Hall here. Pick it. Oh my gosh, turn around. The good thing is I haven't really had the threat of the run. He's just like straight up in 5 wide. He could run at the QB if I'm not on top of it, but I think based on how this is going so far, I'm just like... There he is. Crap, he's moving. Oh, that breaks wide open. Oh my gosh, and he spins me. Of all the games I've played of college football, this has probably been the most annoying game I've ever played. The way this guy's playing. Oh, he just rubs it with a celebration, too. And tacks on the extra point. Set up for a return. Deep kick here. Just go for a fair catch. All right, so start with the all go, and then we'll kind of do the hot routes from after I see his defensive alignment. Nice, John. Still 21-7 in the Army-Navy matchup. So I'm going to actually make Velling just... Oh, no, I want him to block. Why is it curling? I want him to block. All right. Oh, either way. Nice. Another deep ball. Oh, he's going to break it, Kelly. Dude, I'm torching these deep balls in the slot. The problem is, like I said, I can't stop him. And then when I get, like, when I don't have a lot of field to go, it's not working as well either. So we send the deep route again. I mean, I've probably got over 300 yards passing in the first half, and I'm still down by 7. And he gets the ball at half, too, which is another problem. And deep kick to the left. The thing is, Michigan State is going to have fast wide receivers. Like, if I had guys that were, like, 95 plus speed, that would be insane versus how he's trying to play. All right, how do I stop this guy? I mean, the 4.25 is probably fine if I do that deep drop. I just, like, part of the issue is I'm not getting pressure on him, but... Oh my gosh, get it. Oh, their offensive line recovers it. So time running here. I thought about calling a timeout, but then eventually went, oh crap, my guy gets in my way. Oh, he throws to the other guy across the middle. Oh my gosh, I thought he was not going to get tackled for a second. All right, so let's go 4.25. And the problem is I just can't let him get outside then, actually. So let's spread the line out wide and do the contain better. And the contain just does not work at all. Okay, so let's see. Is there cover 4 here? Let's do this. And I'm going to drop a D tackle kind of into the middle. I saw that open too. All right. Go cover 4 again. Oh, shoot. I just had the guy I wanted. So this will let him run to the outside. I'm going to take this DN and drop, but there's not a ton of time left. Oh, 1 second. Crap, he's going to get time to kick a field goal. That stinks. I thought for a second he wasn't going to get it. He was going to burn the clock out. Pretty big, too, because if he goes up 2 scores getting the ball, especially with how well he's moving the ball against me, it's going to be pretty hard to stop. Could really use a miss here. All right, shanked it left. Kicking is kind of hard even for good players in this game. We got 28-21. If you guys like offense, this is the game for you. This is the game for you. I've got like 300 yards passing, but I can't stop him. I had 2 other possessions where I got stopped inside like the 3-yard line too. One I turned it over on downs, and the other one I threw a pick. Or I threw a pick when I got hit, and it went up, popped in the air. So I've moved the ball really well in offense. I've had some struggles with this, like nano blitzes, but for the most part, it's been good overall. Kick to the left side. And just goes for the fair catch. All right, so I think the 4.25 is okay. The adjustment I now need to make is probably spread the D-line out instead of pinching it. Duck Cook left says ice. Yeah, that was a pretty far one. To be fair, I've missed kicks like that too. And sometimes when you're playing online, like I had that in the first game I played earlier today, it felt like it was like kind of messed up on the meter. Like it lagged a little bit. That one, when he misses that badly, it's probably that he hit the power too high, which then makes it just go crazy. So that's probably what happened there. I have 340 passing yards. You guys see it on the right side? And I'm down 7.5. If anyone wants to know how bad my defense has been in this first half, there's your answer. there is your answer. So yeah, spread the D-line out. Oh my gosh, that D tackle was right there. Oh, him dropping, I almost got, if he would have been, again, it's hard to expect the D tackles to like make big plays in defense sometimes, but that's like right there, dude. That's right there. So I'm taking like kind of the middle section here. Crap, that guy gets burned on the outside. Dude, I just really don't know how to stop this stuff. I've got a lot of YouTube video searching to do. Okay, now he's actually throwing a running back in. That's the first time I've seen that. Dude, I just cannot stop him to save my life. I think I'm going to call a timeout here. This is maybe a waste, but I'm just not going to stop him if I don't switch out, and I'm going to hope to get lucky here otherwise. So I like this 60-out jacks where it kind of drops two people in the zone. Sometimes you get lucky with a pick if they try to throw on the outside. So here's just trying to trick him into something, basically, when I go in this defense. Crap, I gotta get to this guy, though. Incomplete. I was gonna say, that's what I was trying to do, is get to that guy so I could get him outside at least a little bit more. Nice, he gets a false start. That's huge. Wow, that's big. That's big. So we get 2nd and goal from the 6 now. He's in the pistol. I'm going to take the chance that he's throwing here. Crap, and I don't get there in time. Give me this guy right here so I can chase after him. God, dude. I couldn't get to the defensive player I wanted in time. Not that I think it would have mattered when he sprints outside and runs like that, but... So down 2 scores. It's probably the hardest offense I've ever played against in these. Like, for me to stop. Just nothing I usually do works right now. The sick thing is I was up 14-7. I had the ball in like the 5, and I threw that interception when my quarterback got hit and the ball popped up. I might even need to consider trying like to get a sneaky onside kick here if I score a touchdown. Okay, he's backing off there. Whoa, you see that glitch that just moved him across the screen? What the heck was that? I still get marched across, but that was the weird... I've never seen that animation before. You guys see how he moved from like the left side of the screen to the right side? That was very odd. Not something he's doing. I'm just saying there's like a weird animation in the game. All right, we're going to try to take a deep one with Kelly here. He's on top of that one. Quick throw to Kelly across the middle. Get the first down. Ooh, nice broken tackle. Down about 45. So I believe in David K says, John, come back. She'll happen. I hope so, man. I hope so. I appreciate you being in our camp. Believe in. And then I'm just got to throw an out route with Velling here, I think. Nice. Yeah, he's using that guy. It's not on his target. Nice spin move. Velling's a pretty good tight end, receiving tight end in this game, too. So this is where it's like a huge advantage for me being home, because then I can start doing these more hot routes. Whereas if I'm on the road, I can't do a lot of this stuff. Another out route to Velling, up the field. And we're going to try to go to hurry up here. I'll let you call a timeout, okay. Calls a timeout. Let's try to do a QB blast in the first one. The problem is if he brings the blitz a lot, this doesn't really work versus that very well. He's overloading the left, so I'm going to try to run to the right just a touch. Or just straight up the gut. So we get in the end zone for a touchdown. The offense is cooking. And they're going to have me go for 2, they want. Let's see, minute 50. No, I'm just going to kick the extra point. So we kick the extra point. Now I've got to think about the idea of the onside kick here. I'm going to wait a second and then do it. I'm going to try to pull a fast one. Nice. He's not ready for it. Oh my gosh, he got it on his back like that. You have to win against this guy. He doesn't deserve it. No, he's good on offense. His offense, like I said, is like the best offense I've ever played against. I have no idea how to stop him. But yeah. His defense, he's gotten some blitzes there, but for the most part, I've obviously moved the ball super well. Oh, crap, I was too deep. My DN contain's not doing very well. Like, I'm spreading out wide in DN contain, but he's still getting outside. So the problem is if I don't bring any pressure, he just has, like, all day. But then if I don't use her, like, the linebackers or secondary, then I can't cover the stuff that I think he's trying to target. Pick it. Oh, my God, we got our pick. Oh, my gosh, we got the turnover we needed. Let's go. Needed that one bad. Holy crap, that's huge. That's like the pit stain on that girl in the white jersey, the black on her left side. What's up with that? All right, so... I'm gonna try. I just didn't work last time, but... Oh, got the pick right back. Shoot. All right, so he's doing a better job of covering it now with some adjustments a little bit. So unfortunately, I throw the pick right back to him. Dang it. I caught the break I needed, and then I do that. All right, spread out wide. Oh, why did you try to hit him when you just make the pick? Go for a cover 4 this time. Oh, I was going to say, if he catches that 4 people there, it's going to tilt it. Okay. Where is that, like, 4... I dropped 8, and it's, like, 4 in each level. Why am I not finding that? I'm actually just going to go prevent, but, like, press out of it. This might be actually really stupid. Oh, nice. Super inaccurate ball. Let's see if he takes the 3 points here. He did just miss a field goal, though. Why can I not find... I want like 4 deep, 4 shallow. All right. Big spot here, 4th and 10. Play clock running down. Incomplete. Let's go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Boats in the chat. What's up, Boats? How we doing today? I actually sim the conference championship. That's too funny. So we're going to send Marsh on a little out route here. Nice drag of the foot. Pick up 7. Go to the drag routes here. Kind of interested in sending Kelly. No, he's going to have there. Oh, crap. He jumped it. Get pretty fortunate, though. 1st and 10. We'll go hurry up. He had a good jump there, though. Dang, it was open. I didn't get it off in time, though. All right, 2nd and 10. Boats, I heard that it's been pretty crazy in Oklahoma and Texas. What's the weather at? Here, lots of snow, too. Oh, you know what I actually should do here? He's going to be covering Kelly, and he's just going to take him deep, so I'm going to send Kelly on a curl. Oh, we didn't cover him, but it still worked. So we pick up the first. And again, this is where it's so important for me to be home in these games when I like to audible or hot route like this. Crap, he's all over it. I'm lucky I didn't throw a pick there. Second and 10. George said today's the day my Hawks and all the ESPN Bison silence the haters. Big day today, man. Conference championship Sunday. It's a fun one. How you feeling about it? I feel like you've been pretty confident, right? You're pretty confident in the Seahawks. All right, I'm going to send Marsh deep here. Crap, I did not see that safety back there. God, dude, just off the bounce every time. Oh, dang it. Yeah, the comeback's probably over. Shoot. Dumb throw for me. I determined pre-snap what I was going to do, and he tricked me. I feel like potentially a run here based on how he's been doing, just like purely 5 wide. Nope, not this time. Okay. God, dude. It's the problem when I don't bring the pressure, dude. He just kills me every time like that. John said, I still believe. You might not need more, John, after this play. It just happens. In your defense, you said that before. I just gave up a 75-yard touchdown. Oh, man. Of all the online games I've played in college football, this is probably the most frustrating one I've ever played. Which was kind of expected going into today, because playing on the Heisman level, you're going to play against some of the best people. The first 2 games were fine, even the one I lost, but this one's been driving me nuts. Mostly the defensive side. I don't really know what to do. What play? The deep ball? Yeah, exactly. I wish I could forget about it. Wish I could forget about it. I mean, I can probably just take a deep shot with one of the... Crap, he did it again, dude. I didn't see the safety that time. All right, he's on top of that. Childs is super tired. You can see his ratings are all tired. Let's do a little out route with Marsh. Actually, I take it back. I want to run it with Velling. That's his responsibility there. All right, pick him first. Why is difficulty level? So when you're playing CPU All-American, it depends. I mean, even the Heisman level, like, the only reason my games are competitive in Dynasty is because I do the coach suggestion play calling. If I would do, like, all these adjustments that you see me doing here, it would be more difficult. Trying to test his user. Didn't work out. Oh, shoot. Y was wide open. I should have just thrown that. Oh, my God. I'm going to fumble. Of course. Of course I'm going to fumble. God, I just don't know why it was wide open. All right, I'm going to shift the line to the left. You have a DN contained. Don't let him get outside to the left. Nice user pick. There, or not user pick, sorry. Spencer gets the pick. There we go. That'd be pretty awful, John, if you won the Natty last year, going to defeat the next year, and then don't make the playoff. That'd be pretty wild. Dang, dude, I thought I was just enough there because I thought he was covering this inside guy. All right, I've got to start taking the shake route because if he's covering the deep ball, the shake route's going to be open. Oh, I didn't see that guy dropping. I got lucky. He did not recover very well. Nice. Shakes wide open. Hit Kelly up the sideline. Get out of bounds. Right, so I won the Natty Buffalo 74 overall next season. Started ranked 12th. Nice. Yeah, sometimes it does like a mix of like how well you were the previous season and then like what your team rating is. Oh boy, takes a huge hit. I didn't need to scramble out to the side there. You can see my quarterback's just exhausted. Go for the drag routes here. Nice. Marsh gets to the edge. Go, 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 go. That's going to be the 2-minute timeout. I saw that he interviewed Brandon, or they were going to interview Philip Rivers for the Bills. That seems kind of crazy to me. Ooh, not a very accurate ball. Again, he's exhausted. Sweat the score on your phone. Yeah, you definitely don't want those AFC West. I mean, that's how I feel with the NFC West. The problem for me is I don't really have a choice. Somebody from the NFC West has to win the NFC. That's the unfortunate situation I'm in at the moment. Yeah, the one time you're finally rooting for the Patriots. That's funny. God, dude, it's open if I just get half a second. All right. Obviously going for this. I'm going to keep the running back into block. Oh, crap. He dropped really well as a pick. Yep. That was a pick. Three turnovers inside the 5-yard line for me. I wouldn't even be shocked if I outgained him on yards. He's obviously got tons of yards too, but... Dude, I literally cannot stop this guy. And for whatever reason, I can't remember where the... Maybe it was 3-3-5. I want to drop 8 in the zone. Why am I not finding it? There it is. Finally, I found it. Towards the end of the game. Towards the end of the game. I'm just going to drop 8, and I'm going to use her the DN to like keep him from getting to the outside here. If he wants to go short side, that's okay, but... Oh, I thought I was going to make a play there. Not quite. So same thing. Just try to not let him get to the outside on the far side. Underneath, big hit. 3rd and 10. This breaks open. It's almost like I have to find, like, what I probably should have done is try to find some, like, pressure from zones. So let him just stay back there. He just picks us apart. Finally get a sack. Nice. All right. He has chew clock on, so unless he takes that off, it's probably just going to run it out. No, he takes it off. He wants to run the score up, which is fine. If I don't want him to, I just got to stop him. Use your pick. I actually got some interceptions eventually in this game, but it just wasn't enough. So I dropped the game by 14. I feel like both teams had a crazy amount of total yards. So we're going to drop that. Drop to 1 and 2 on this Heisman season. Okay, these games, this is my first time ever being in Heisman in this game, so it's going to be very difficult for me to play against these guys. His quarterback threw for 498, Jawan Johnson. Oh, man. What did, I mean, Childs for me had like 340 in the first half. Nice, John. Recovered a fumble in the start the playoff game. That's sick. That is nice. All right, let's look at the stats. I'm curious. Team stats. 547 for me, 491 for him. Yeah. I threw for 531. He threw for 498. 4-minute quarters, too. I haven't had a shootout like that before. But I mean, I've had it like sometimes like where like in the early levels, like I have crazy yardage, but I haven't had it where both teams do. So play our next game. Another online match. And that's kind of the thing that's messed up with the tiers. I think LSU is tier 3. Maybe they're tier 2. But there are some tier 3 teams where it's like their overall rating is actually like 7 or 8 higher. So it counts them as if it's an even matchup, but it's not. Find our next opponent. Probably going to be a pretty short stream today, guys. I might play 1 more, maybe 2 more. And then tomorrow I'm hoping online at either 5 or 6 p.m. My hope is Monday through Friday. I actually have someone coming to check my computer. I've been having issues with my computer, so I have like a Best Buy Geek Squad person coming in to look at it. But when I'm doing video editing, I want to be posting videos on my YouTube channel, like short form content. But for whatever reason, when I try to edit things, it's just like lagging like crazy, like the videos are. So I have to have someone take a look at it. I have like a very overpowered computer, so it shouldn't be an issue, but my computer's 3.5 years old, so part of me is wondering if that's part of the issue. I've been troubleshooting crap for like 2 weeks, so I decided it's time to get a professional in. Hopefully they can resolve that so I can start posting the YouTube and video and then short form content too that I want to do. But right now it's like anytime I try to edit it, it just like the finished product just lagged super bad. So we'll hop into the game here. 1 and 2. The good news is I did pretty good on All-American last season, and most likely I'll get knocked down there after this one. But it's not orange and blue. I'm guessing Auburn. Yeah, we got Auburn. The All Whites, the Peyton Thorne Bowl. Played at Michigan State and Auburn. He graduated a couple years ago, but. Brandon asked what NFL teams you hate the most. Sorry, I missed your question earlier. Any of the NFC West teams and the Lions. So I would say Cardinals, Seahawks, Rams. If I had to pick the order, I would say probably, gosh. It's crazy to say Lions 1, but because all my friends are Lions fans, it's probably Lions 1, Seahawks 2, Rams 3, Cardinals 4. If I had to pick the order of my least favorite teams. In the regular season, like I could root for the Lions if they play a division opponent, if it's like beneficial for the 49ers, but if it's like in the playoff, Seahawks, Lions, I'd probably root for the Seahawks, which feels gross to say. But is the case. Nice, John, getting a touchdown in the playoff matchup in Dynasty. Love to see it. All right, so as usual, we'll kind of start off with the I'll go see how they adjust. We're at home this game, too, which is good for the hot routes, like I talked about last game. See if he tips off pre-snap who he's using. Also, based on his defensive line of front here, as long as he's not blitzing, QB blast could be pretty good here eventually. Okay, so he's trying to drop a D tackle. 2nd and 10, which is even better for running QB blast if he's just dropping the D tackle in a 3-man front. It's like the whole middle can be wide open. So he kind of uses my strategy where he's just dropping like 9 basically into coverage. Take a huge hit. 3rd and 1. Try to go hurry up here. So he can't like adjust really. And go down there. Get the first. Alright, and then usually people drop like that. I do like to get more into my single back stuff now. Broncos 1 for you, for Brandon. Huge drop off in Cardinals Raiders. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about the Cardinals. I don't really hate the Cardinals that much. But because they're in our division. Oh, God, I just threw a pick. Oh, dude, I've got to stop turning the ball over so much in this game. All right. Big mistake early. Big mistake. So he's got 2 backs, 3 receivers. About a yard on first down there, so he's 2nd and 9. I hope he doesn't hand this off. Nice user pick. Let's go. We got it right back. Good return. Okay. No harm, no foul. We get it back. Let's try going back to the single back and try to get the run game going a bit. Which is the line that takes the linebacker out. Crap, dude. Just nobody blocks the end. That's the problem, dude. I've got to figure out. There's so many times that people have defenses that I just like don't get the ends blocked at all in those run plays and just blows them up. Maybe I gotta start doing more 2 tight end stuff. And then I'm actually going to audible into QB blast here. Man, dude, he's only got 3 down linemen. Nobody blocks the 1 linebacker he has. Yikes. All right, 3rd and 10. Nice, wide open on the shake. That's Kelly. And takes a huge hit, but we do get the first. I think also, too, one thing I have to keep in mind, like what people do against me a lot is when he's dropping 9 is I just got to look for lanes to, like, run with the QB. Nice. Hit Kelly on the shake again. First down, and then to keep him honest, we will throw in QB blast. Brandon saying on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, because they have U.S. daytime then for you, which is more. But yeah, like weekday, you're not going to get much for you. Man, he's stopping that QB blast with 4 people at the front. It's tough. JT said I'm a Kent State coach in your dynasty. Nice. How's it going so far for you? That's a tough team to rebuild. They're like, what, 62 overall? Oh, that blitz from the corner. Shoot. If he didn't bring that blitz, I had a running lane. That was a well-timed blitz. Well-timed blitz, my friend. Crap, I'm not going to get this, but... Oh, he clicked off it. That's weak. That is weak. He clicked off it for the CPU make a tackle. To be fair, I guess I've done that before, but... That's weak. I'll admit when I do it, it's weak. That was weak. Take our points here. 3-0 down the middle. John currently down 10-7 in the playoff game to Texas Tech. Got a little battle on your hands. Kick to the left, so we do get the first points of the game, which is good. Whereas I must missing stuff for recruiting, so full sell or whatever. I don't remember seeing that. It's called hard sell. You can only do it when they're down to 5 or less schools. Now, the problem is I usually only do it if you have at least 2 of the 3 that you know are in the green or yellow, so like a B- or a better rating. The problem is when you're like Buffalo is a lot of times you're not going to have that many. Nice, good sack there. So that's the issue you're going to run into with Buffalo. And that's kind of the problem I have with Purdue at times even. And then Buffalo's even worse. So it's usually, you have to scroll down on the option list. It's towards the bottom, and it's locked until they're down to their final 5 recruits. We're going to drop 9 here. Pick it. Let's go. Another pick. Come on, return this one for a touchdown, please. Nope. No touchdown. We do get down to the 12. The good thing is my defense is looking good versus them early. Obviously much better than last game where I got completely torched. Let's try the QB zone. So this one, it's a QB run design, but it's going to be to the outside instead of up the middle here. Crap, he's got lots of guys in the box. Ah, that just goes nowhere. Okay, let's go to the double slot crosser. We're going to do the 2 shallow crossers now. Haven't thrown this one on him yet. Crap, that corner comes up. I always forget about that. God, he picks it off too. Oh my God, he's going to go for a pick 6. When I'm playing against these better people, they have to be changing something in their settings to come up like that with the corners because my guys never do it. And most people don't, but when I play some of these better players, the corner comes up and it's like all over that route. Oh, God. Why do I just turn the ball over like a complete moron? Especially when I'm playing against people that aren't moving the ball versus me well. It's like I've just got to be more conservative. It's the problem I get myself into. All right. Throw the pick 6. Deep kick here. Go for a fair catch. Let's go with the ace closed here. I'm going to try a toss play. To the outside. Crap, he spreads out wide. Might be okay. He's pinching that guy down now. Oh boy, that did not work. Lose like 6 yards. Complete opposite of last game. I'm having a hard time moving the ball against them, but my defense is doing good. And last game, it's like both offenses were killing it. Oh, man. All right. Let's go back to the all go. The one thing I got to remember, too, on this route is a lot of times if I can wait, kind of how that guy that was using LSU against me did, if you kind of wait it out, Velling can become wide open if he has like 2 people in that zone. Now, the problem is he's getting some pressure on me. It's going to be out of bounds. Let's try going with a halfback screen here. TJ said, "You've got this." Fully expect you to crush a guy with 17. I'm hoping, but I'm not doing a good job of it right now. Nice. Get the first on 3rd and 15 from the screenplay. Massive. Let's go for an inside zone the next play. Dang, John lost 34-7. Yeah, when you have the O-line not blocking well, it causes you a lot of issues. I mean, like right there, right? Like he's not even bringing many people, but the D-tackle gets off the block and just completely disrupts everything. Caused me an issue there. All right, pick up like 7. So part of I want to go the 5 wide here with the QB blast, but he's been doing good against it. Even though he's not bringing the heat, he might bring the pressure on 3rd and short. Now, if I get stopped, I can go for it, so I think I like it. And you can kind of see I'm going to probably try to lean a little left side. I adjust, though. Yeah. Try to slide. Still take the big hit, though. All right. And let's see. What do we want to do next? Go back to the all-go. He's defending it pretty well. Let's see. What do we like here? I can maybe throw... Okay, he's using that linebacker, so I might throw Velling on a curl. Crap, he's... Oh, he backed off. Good. Okay. Attack the user there. Thought for a second I might have made a huge mistake again, but we do get the first down. Yeah, that's a good season with Navy, John. I mean, a natty year 1 and then undefeated in the regular season year 2. You can't be too mad at yourself about that. JT said a kick or a punt and a kick return against Ohio State. Nice, man. I haven't... I usually just wait for the fair catch on kickoffs. I finally started getting a few punt returns. QB run to the left. I'm going to have to cut this upfield. Oh, geez. My offensive line pushing me forward for a gain of about 4. Pretty nice. So we've got the chew clock. I'm trying to waste the clock so he doesn't have too much time here. Getting the ball back. Go to Marsh pretty quick. Gets the first. And then I'm going to go into the I form here. I'm just going to go for a power O. Mekhi Frazier into the end zone. We take the lead. Love to see that. So Auburn does get the ball at halftime too, though. But luckily we answered there. Had that huge 3rd and 15 pickup with the screen. That was massive. So we make it 10-7. Defense has looked good so far, so hopefully we continue that. The only points he has is on that pick 6 that I threw because I'm an idiot. I got to be careful on that double slot cross of not throwing it too late. I got to throw it more like when it's centered in the center of the field and then when I get to the edge. Because there's settings you can change, like all these here. I maybe need to watch some of those streamers that play cut and see what they do for those. Because like I'll tune in real briefly and then they just like start moving a whole bunch of things. So I should maybe just like copy one of them, what they're doing. All right, takes a hit out of bounds there. So far he hasn't beat me downfield and he's thrown a few picks. So I maybe just got to kind of be more underneath with the D tackle and kind of QB spy until he gets some of these pass plays against me. Although this one's going to be open if I don't help. All right, so he goes for another QB run. So I'm going to spread the line out wide here. Crap, second level. Oh, he dropped it. That was wide open. That was wide open. Very fortunate on that one. My guess is when he saw that wide open, he's probably going to try doing some similar route again. Ooh, he throws underneath. Throws to Cam Coleman, make the tackle. He's still got 3 timeouts at the 30 seconds. He doesn't seem to be in too big of a rush. Oh my God, he just throws across his body. I mean, he's putting the ball in harm's way for sure. Oh my gosh, missed the tackle. Cost me like 10 yards. Oh, such a big missed tackle from the D end. Yeah, he's definitely better field goal position. Pick it. Yes, let's go. We get the interception with 8 seconds. I'm probably best off trying to return it. Not going to happen, though. He gets the tackle. Let's go. I think it's my 3rd pick already. At least 2nd. And then here it's just like hoping he makes a mistake. I'm going to try a play action. I mean, if he's super deep, yeah, like he is. I'd probably just take the underneath route here and hope I can make them miss. So we'll call the timeout, and then I'm probably just going to go for an inside zone handoff. I've seen people, they seem to try to do this more likely than beating the 3 deep, so... Not going to get anywhere. So 10-7 at the half. Complete opposite of that last game. Defensive battle here. I mean, with how well my defense is playing, I've just got to like kind of make sure I don't turn the ball over again with stupid picks. So my play calling is definitely going to be a bit more conservative, especially when my offense hasn't really been hitting the big plays. So you might see me coming out with more of like the single back and I form stuff here in the second half. Maybe at first at least stay in the 4 and 5 wide, but run like a few run plays out of it. And then after that, kind of go more into the single back and the I form. Kick deep here, and he's just going to kneel it. Also curious on anyone's thoughts as far as what you guys prefer between seeing like the Dynasty and these online matches. I keep going back and forth. Like I like the Dynasty for like the recruiting aspect and building the Dynasty. I like playing online for like it's a lot more strategic for me. Because when I'm doing the coach suggestion play calling, it's like I automatically know which play I'm picking when I see the 3 plays, right? So it's like I'm not really... It takes away like the strategy piece for me a bit, but I love like the dynasty aspect of like building the team and such. So it's like hard for me because I like things about each. My gosh, what a catch. He's still putting in harm's way, though, with that. I mean, that was a risky ball. So if I just, like, keep him in front of me on the deep balls and then make him move it downfield and just hope he throws a pick before then. Back's open. Go for the tackle. I'm thinking about trying to throw a blitz on him when he's not really expecting it. But again, then that runs the risk of, like, getting a deep play for a touchdown. So right now, I'm probably better just, like, keeping him in front of me and making him move it down the field. I might bring one of these guys, though, when he's in one back set. To be fair, I was yelling at that one guy earlier for switching off the guy to tackle. I did the same thing. Pot meat kettle for me on that one. Probably just going to straight up blitz Hull again. And does get the first. Let's get it. Oh, pop it up. My defense is giving him a lot of trouble. It's so funny how the matchups make the difference in these things. It's like last game, neither team could stop the other. I mean, there were some turnovers, but the other teams were like, each team had about 500 yards passing. And then this game, like, both offenses are really struggling. Although he's starting to get some stuff underneath here. 3rd and 1, I think this is where I'm going to sell out for a blitz. See what formation he comes out in. 4 wide. All right, it's a bit risky, but I'm going to go for the press. Crap, that's the other problem when you press. I mean, even when I pinch the line there, too, it's frustrating when they get run up the middle. That does happen at times, though. All right. Back to the cover 2 contain. And I might be a little aggressive on first with one of the guys that's supposed to be dropping here. With Hall, for example. I'm going to just bring the blitz and the pistol. Crap, runs it right up the middle. Good news, we somehow stop him. And then I'm going to go into goal line here. And this is where I kind of try to hope I get lucky. Nice, all over that. Actually ends up losing yards. 3rd and goal from the 5. We'll stay in the 60-out jack, so I'll stay in this, and then one of the linebackers is supposed to blitz. I usually kind of go to the middle and try to take away like a quick crossing route. Ah, dang, I took the deeper of the crossers. All right, give it the touchdown. So unfortunately, we're going to be down. Straight down the field on me after we had a shutout from the defense in the first half. The offense gave it the first touchdown. So we're down by 4. Plenty of time here. Just got to kind of figure out my plan of attacking here. I like the screenplay. It's the same side as the running back. I haven't been able to I found it in like the coach suggestion stuff. Let's see if it maybe just happens to have it for me. It maybe tip off to me what it is. Oh, I like this play too. I forgot about this one. So we got Kelly going into motion, and then he kind of becomes the first read on the slant. Oh boy. God, dude, how is that a pick? Oh my God. Like, I'm saying it has to be complete, but how is it a pick? I'm right in front of him and he overthrows him. Dude, this game's driving me nuts. Driving me crazy. Yikes. Okay. It drags wide open. All right, give a touchdown right away. Well, I said I need to not turn the ball over. And then my very first offensive play of the second half, I throw a pick and they get it down to like the 5. Oh, shoot. All right, tax on the extra point. It's tough in these games because a lot of like how I win at the lower levels, I have like 2 or 3 plays that people just like one of the 3 they just can't stop. But then I run into the issue when I start playing the higher levels. Like once they're stopping them, I like really get in trouble because I'm just like, I don't have a very expansive offense at this point. I kind of have the same problem in my online dynasty with friends. Like against my buddy Dom, he's like figured out my plays really well. So I can't move the ball against him, but like everybody else. You even saw that with the last game though, right? Against that LSU, is like he couldn't figure out how to stop the deep ball, like his alignments. So it's like I got to torch him down the field. But this year's also been an adjustment for me because in the past I also used to be someone that just like ran the ball a ton, but the run plays I used to use don't work nearly as well anymore. So I've like adjusted to being someone that just like goes 5 wide and throws it a lot. So I definitely turned the ball over a significant amount more than I used to. Whereas I used to be like solid defense, don't turn it over. All right, so we throw a quick one to Marsh underneath. Nice hit Omari Kelly across the middle. Probably be the last play of the quarter. So we're down by 11, but we still have 3 timeouts. And my defense has done decent. So I can at least just get a touchdown here and then try to make a big defensive stop when I get the ball back. I don't think we're quite out of this game yet. I probably just need to start watching some more of these, like the cut streamers, like I said, just kind of see stuff that they're doing. Then try to watch some more YouTube videos, because I've watched YouTube videos on like recruiting and stuff, but I haven't really done any for like actual gameplay. Oh, John, you lost your star to the draft. That always, did it say where he's projected to get drafted? I've had that before, and it's like, oh shoot, I should have kept going straight. It's frustrating when they go and like I had one guy that he left and then he was picked 6th round. I was like, dude, come back. Nice, JT. Made the playoff in your Kent State dynasty. The 12 seed. Who do you got in your first game? Crap, it's covered better this time. We actually ended up losing a yard. All right, 3:30 here. Not going to be a first, but we get a decent amount of yards. I don't think I'm going to take the field goal here. I'm going to try to stay on the field. And last time I tried doing this at a big spot, it burned me in the earlier game. But the stick and rod play to the underneath one's been open. John doesn't have anyone in the portal. That's nice. I've ran into issues with lots of portal guys. All right, it's got to get upfield. Nice, got it. Okay. So we do get the first. Bad news is the clock continues to run here. We've got this under 3 minutes. I've got my 3 timeouts, though, which is good. If I get a touch, I'm actually probably going to kick this deep, just like hoping my defense can get a stop. Crap, dude. Oh, that should have been picked. I've got to throw it a step earlier. He's probably mad he didn't get the pick there. That's why I hit the start button. He's probably tilted on that one. I mean, it should have been a pick. I'll give him that. Underneath here to Kelly. Pretty good gain, 3rd and 3. And then we're going to go for a quarterback blast. We have two downs here. So, again, especially when he's, like, dropping that lineman, I'm just, like, trying to catch him on the back of his joystick going. I don't think I got it. It's going to be 4th and inches, but we're going to go hurry up here. Where he can adjust. Just go as fast as possible. Oh, my God. He shoots in there and gets it. I hate this game. Oh, my God. Dude, run the hurry up faster so he can't adjust. He timed it perfect. That was a good play from him. Like smashing the A button. It's just taking years. This is a pretty frustrating loss, to be honest with you. Oh, fumble. Oh, man. As if this game wasn't frustrating enough. Oh, I did get it. Okay. Never mind. I take it back. They're bailing me out. I thought Auburn recovered. I was like, they're just going to tease me with a fumble. So the only way I get back in the game, all you got to do is complain. Just whine it in, everybody. That's what you do. When things aren't going your way, just complain. Is the moral of the story. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, he's sitting on that. That one's 100% my fault. God, I'm such an idiot. Why am I so bad, chat? Why am I such a dummy? I get an absolute bailout and I throw a pick there because I'm too dumb to realize he's going to be in zone and that guy pressing is going to be right underneath. Maybe against these better players, I just have to kind of go back to more of my, like, I form, and if my pass stuff doesn't work, like the LSU game, the passing stuff was working, so stay with it. But, like, these games is just, like, maybe kind of go back to more of, like, my single back and my I form stuff, just not turning the ball over, let my defense do a good job, and yeah, I mean, because they had 1 pick 6, they had a pick that they returned all the way down to, like, the 5, so you take away those 2. I threw, like, 4 picks total. Oh, man, dang it. He even tried getting me back in the game with the fumble. So he's their first time out. He's their second time out. 3rd and 9. Oh, get up first. All right. I'll call the timeout, but if he wants to, you can just kneel it out here. We lose. Sometimes people get greedy, but he's just going to take the win. Drop to 1 and 3. First 2 games pretty competitive. I mean, this one was pretty competitive too. The 3rd game I had tons of offense, but he had control from like the 2nd quarter on. It's a pretty hard step up for me against these, like, it's such a massive jump. Well, I already updated the record. He's still, okay, he's going to kneel it for 1 play and then go again. I guess I shouldn't have technically updated the record yet. But it's just, like, such a huge difference between when you're playing, like, All-American and Heisman. You get some absolute ringers at the Heisman level. So, dropping Van Sumeren in the coverage here. There we go, kneeling. Just put me out of my misery. Should be ball game. All right, well, drops 121-10. Again, probably some adjustments I got to make here against people that are, like, it makes sense early in the game to try a lot of those passing plays I have, but, like, if they're doing a good job against it, I probably need to go more into that single back and I form stuff, or do a better job of getting in, like, more handoffs out of shotgun. Because this, against these good players, I'm just killing myself with these turnovers. Like, that one was really stupid. I don't know why I did that. There was a good chance he was going to be in zone there. All right, back to the main menu. Play another game. Game 5. So at this point, I think it's like guaranteed I drop back to the All-American division. But we have to play 12 here. Arizona State. Sam Leavitt taking on his former team. Now these are both his former teams in real life. But as of right now, his former team, as far as this game's concerned. On the road, so I won't be able to hot route as much. To be fair, Arizona State's crowd noise shouldn't be super high, so maybe I'll be able to still. So we got 81. So this is like what I talk about too, like 86 overall for Arizona State, 81 overall for us. So like the game is going to count as if it's an even matchup, but Arizona State's like clearly the better team. So Michigan State's like not really a good tier 3 team, which hurts a bit. Get the ball first here. And goes for the kick. Shanks it out of bounds. Get the ball to 41. So start out. Okay, so he's going to hit stop menu. So depth chart. Oops. Simo Lojevic in this game, they've actually improved him quite a bit. He had to be in the starter last 4 games. He played super well. He's only 5 worse than Childs, but Childs is 5 better and he's faster. So, like, as much as I like Milojevic in real life, video game-wise, I definitely like going Childs with it. All right. Start out the all-go here and see how they play it. Okay, so he's using D-line to start, which is like a great sign at first. So if he stays in that, we can just keep hitting this route, and then if he adjusts to linebacker, then it's like usually where it's like he doesn't want to play that route, so they're not usually as good at playing linebacker if they have to. So yeah, it's like it's just wide open right now. Threw that ball behind him, inaccurate, but still wide open. TJ said you prefer kicking or receiving. I like to kick first if I can. It's not like a huge deal to me though either way. So we're going to try to force him to get out of his wanting to use the defensive line. 2nd inches, and then we'll go QB sneak here. Or QB blast, sorry. Oh, I missed the hole. Still going to get the first, but missed the hole there, and then we're just going to try to... Again, their crowd noise is not too loud, so I'm still able to audible, which is nice. Wide open up the middle. Very good first drive here. I love to see that he likes using the D lineman. Eventually, he's probably going to get out of that, or at least start dropping the D lineman into coverage. But a good sign to see. I don't play against a lot of people that are like rushing with a D lineman once you get to like All-American or Heisman. So sometimes they'll play D line, but you'll see them drop kind of like how I do in coverage quite a bit. So drive down the field pretty good. Oh, geez, gets outside there. One thing I don't like to see is someone that is willing to run the ball. It sounds funny after that LSU game where the guy just like passed all over me, but I definitely do prefer seeing people that just like in general only pass. Usually still have to worry about them running with their quarterback, but goes underneath there. And I was gonna say, actually almost like ran backwards to not get the first, but he does get the first down. Oh, geez, that's wide open. Safety completely blew his coverage. I don't know what he was looking at. There's nobody else near him. Crap, I got blocked pretty good. Safety comes up, makes tackle, 7-yard gain. Oh, boy. Well, my offense looked good its first drive. Defense, not so much. Might be a go for 2 guys. Taking a minute. Nope. Kicking the extra point. So 7-7, both teams score in their first drive. Deep kick. Go for a fair catch. So for now, we're going to stick with that same play if he's not going to adjust. Again, my assumption is eventually he's going to make an adjust, but I've got to be careful. I'm paying attention to it. Yeah, it looks like he's already using that linebacker now. And you can see there, though, too, it's like he maybe doesn't do a good job with it because it's not something he usually likes doing. So we're going to keep attacking it. And then the other thing is we can start hot routing, though. We can see... Let's move the linebackers around a bit. He tried dropping the D tackle in there, but it's just too late. Okay, so if he's dropping there, let's go for a QB blast here to make him honest. Especially if he gets his joystick kind of moving back. Should have a run lane here. Crap, he switched to being a safety. Still get about 4 yards there, though. And then now I'm going to go double slot cross. Again, I've got to be a bit careful on waiting too long and throwing. Dude, David, why are you so stupid? Every time I say stop doing stuff and throwing interceptions, what do? I literally just cannot help myself. I honestly throw it on that double slot cross a lot, so I maybe got to stop running that play so much. I didn't really have a need to go away from the all-go. Dang it. It's just been like so hard this year for me adjusting because all the run plays in the past, like I said, didn't work. So I've gone from being for years, whether I was playing Madden or college football, been a guy that's like I-form, single back, all that stuff only. And then now I'm like throwing all over the yard, but I throw a lot of interceptions. I just don't learn. Crap. It's blocked super well. Picks up the first down on the ground. I think this is the guy that transferred to Texas in real life, isn't it? Relique Brown. Got Martinez here. Quick out to the running back. Wide open. Oh, shoot. Switching me. User pick. Let's go. Throws it right to me. I'm not going to have good field position probably, though. Oh, actually. Oh, that receiver came out of nowhere. If he wasn't there, I might have housed it. Big user pick, though, so we pick it off in the end zone. All right, so let's go QB blast to start. Let's see if he tips off where he's usering. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Going to single back. And we're going to go for a halfback dive. Nice. Bounces off. That was kind of fortunate. Get the first down. And then now we are going to go to this crossers. Again, I got to be a little bit careful. I threw a pick last game doing this. Nice. Wide open. Jack Velling. Ooh, he's got the spin move with it into Arizona State territory. Throw the chew clock on here. I don't want to give them too much time coming back if I can avoid it. Crap, dude. That's the whole... I've maybe got to go more of those two tight end sets on some of them. Jack Velling. Go. Oh, he breaks the tackle. He might score. Oh, no, he's not going to score. Nice play, though. Down the field. Michigan State, like, although for their rating is actually a pretty good team to use because they have like a good speed tight end, decent receivers, mobile quarterback. Like, there's actually quite a bit of things going in their favor. Now, I'm picking them because they're my favorite team, but For being if you had to pick an 81 overall team, they're not too bad to use. Oh, I want to hurry up too. I'm not going to be able to because of the 2-minute timeout. I guess worth one goal line QB sneak attempt. I know some people have like the play figured out pretty well how to stop this, but nice. We're into the end zone for a touchdown. Take the lead. So Arizona State will get the ball at half. But nice to get the touchdown there. Attack on the extra point. Kick over to the left. Has 2 minutes to work with. Would have liked to leave him a little last time because like the run plays are definitely still in for him. The one thing I will say is when the running back's on like that side, it's gonna be a screen. Oh my gosh, that is so fortunate. Oh. That's the nice thing when you do DN contains. Sometimes you get some lucky picks like that. That one, I'd be pretty mad if I was him because he was kind of engaged with the lineman too. It's not even like it just got thrown right to him. So that's like, that's pretty silly to be honest with you. I would be tilted in his situation. So we get the interception, absolute gift. So I'm going to go into hurry up here, but I'm not going to snap this. So I'm trying to give the illusion I'm trying to go fast. And then I'm also going to do an audible, even though I'm actually just clicking the same play I'm running to make him think I'm maybe doing something different. But he is kind of hovering around there. I think I still like going for this play here, though. Up the middle, we get it. Nice, in the end zone. Absolute gift of a turnover going my way. And we take a 2-score lead. Also, now when he gets the ball back, instead of having like 2 minutes, about 1:22. The sick thing is I think the screen was going to be pretty open too because I was trying to go crossfield to get there, but I was not really going to be there. That was crazy. That was crazy. Run play still in the option here. Go for a run to start. Oh, man. He's pretty good on the stick, it seems like, in the run plays. Bouncing around and such. I think Relief Brown's like pretty fast and quick, too. Minute left. Oh, Pickett. Oh, almost got an interception off the bounce. Puts it in harm's way. We almost get the pick. I have a feeling he's just going to run this here, trying to get the first. So I'm going to blitz the linebacker with that expectation. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy is so good on the run. Oh, man. Crap, get off the line here. Throws in the flat. Not going to get much, maybe 2 yards there. The good thing is so far he hasn't really beat me with the deep ball. He loves throwing these underneath routes, which I don't blame him. I do too. Use the timeouts. I have 2 left. Third and 7. DN Contain's doing really good right now. I feel like he's probably going to go for it. If I was in his shoes, I actually kind of like punting this because if he... I know he's down 2 scores, but he gets the ball at half, and if he doesn't get this and I get any points to end the half, it's going to be really difficult to win. Pick. Let's go. Martinez probably ends up costing me a few yards. Probably right about where we were anyways, but 24 seconds left. We have 3 timeouts. So having the 3 timeouts, I don't think he's going to quit, but let's see. Wow, he did concede. I'm kind of surprised. All right. We'll take the win, though. Hey, it's my second win on Heisman difficulty, so I'm going to take them where I can get them. That's the other thing, too. I think sometimes people quit when I'm surprised that they do. Like, they're still in the game. But, all right. Like, at least finish the half out, because if you don't give me any points there, like, it's still 2 scores. You're getting the ball. So we moved to 2 and 3. I think you had to win 10 games, it said, to stay at Heisman. I might have had that wrong. I'll take a look after, which is really high. I think the other levels, you just have to win 9 to get promoted, maybe 6 to get promoted. Maybe 6 to 8. But either way, we get the dub. Two and 3. So we won our first game, lost 3 in a row, then we won the last one. The craziest one was probably that LSU game where we both threw for about 500 yards. That was pretty insane. Taking a minute to find an opponent. This can sometimes happen in the higher levels just because there's not as many people usually like go between. Taking a minute. So as far as streaming coming up, like I said, I'm trying to get like a pretty solid set schedule before February, so I have about a week left. I think I tried doing like the all-day streams with Dynasty. It just ends up being kind of long. And then if I'm only doing like half day, kind of like either daytime or evening, I think evening seems better for the most part. So we're probably going to do either like 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time starts and go to 11. It's like 5 to 6 hour streams. Streaming most Sundays through Fridays for these couple months. My schedule changes a bit once I get into May. Just because I have like one night a week I play volleyball. But we'll probably do like... I'm not sure about the next 2 Sundays. So one of them Super Bowl Sunday, so I probably won't play that day. I'm in a wedding that's in June, and I think they were talking about next Sunday doing like going to get the suits and stuff. So I might not be able to stream the next Sunday either, but that's kind of the plan, is like mostly like Sunday through Fridays in the evenings. I'm also going to be kind of trying out a bit of like the online matches like this and some of the Dynasty mode we were doing. Like I said, I like them both for different reasons. Dynasty is fun doing like the recruiting and like building a program over time. The online matches are fun because there's a lot more strategy to it, where I like actually picking all my plays and stuff. So I like them both for different reasons. So I might do a mix of it. I don't know. I said, so we're all rooting for the Seahawks to lose today. If Jordan's still in here, he's a Seahawks fan, so he's probably going to be a no on that. But I would root for the Rams, right? For me, it's a disaster. It's like my second and third least favorite teams in the league. So, you know, for me, it's like a lose-lose. But if I had to pick between them, I'd want the Rams to win. Got the... You guys probably can't hear it, but there's... For whatever reason, when there's like snow out, there's like a huge parking lot that's kind of like by my apartment building, and people think it's really cool to go out there and rev their engines as loud as possible and drift around. And yeah, that's going on right now. I can hear it through my noise-canceling AirPods too. It's so annoying. I've had them do it at like 11 at night too. I'm more of like a late person anyways, but I imagine some people that's got to be really annoying for. All right, so this guy's using D-line to start out with too, which is good. He said ABS. Anybody with Seattle, I like it. I might have to adopt that. Oops, not aggressive. Conservative ball carrier. Go for the QB blast here, second and short. And fall through here. Get about 5, get the first down. Let's go back to the all-go. So again, if they like using the D-line, it's basically like force them to get out of it with this play. Okay, he's just straight up dropping this guy now, though. Just barely get that pass off. Spin move from Marsh up the field. Nice game. What I can say, though, is like when I see him dropping somebody, it does make me want to kind of attack him with the QB blast, so like punishing him for dropping one of the D linemen. The other thing to consider, too, is I can just run the play with the intention to like kind of scramble with the quarterback and go at like whatever spot he's leaving. So that's another option we have, too. Now, based on his alignment here, I am going to audible out of this. Hopefully this works. Crap, he brings the blitz. He's all over it. Okay. So, I will stay with the all go. I was able to get that last audible off, so yeah, it's an audible Velling to the outside here. So yeah, he's trying to take the Velling to cover that. So it ends up working perfect. And then now we're going to go into single back. And then I'm going to run those drag routes. And then I'm going to have the running back block here. Upfield touchdown. There we go. First drive touchdown on the road. Good to get that. He adjusted pretty quickly. The Arizona State user, like, he didn't adjust for a really long time, but you can see this guy adjusted rather quickly. So I'm going to have to kind of go into more of my other stuff. So I like to start, like, as you guys can see, kind of most of my games with that all go. Give it a shot, see how it goes, and then after that, kind of chill out a bit. Today's stream, by the way, is going to be a shorter one. This might be the last game I play. And then tomorrow, I'm not 100% sure when I'll be live because I do have someone coming to look at my computer because I've been having issues when trying to edit videos. It's just lagging super bad. They were supposed to give me like a 4-hour window, but right now it's still 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., so I don't know for sure. Oh boy, Nick Harbor. He's out of bounds. One thing we have to worry about there is he has a 99 speed receiver. And then obviously his quarterback's pretty mobile too. South Carolina is a decently tough team to play against for being an 81 overall. So of the 81 overalls in this game, like, South Carolina is probably the best. Michigan State's up there, being pretty good for an 81 team too, though. False start. Let's go. Nice. Make it 2nd and 15. I like it. The one I'd probably be a little more careful on pressing too. So like it's more about the safeties coming up because he has Harbor. Nice, good stop there. We're having 3rd and long. 3rd and 13. I'm trying to think if I even consider backing off completely. Nah, I think we're good. And he's just strictly running here with Sellers. Jeez, we push him forward. It's going to be 4th and 1. I think it's a long one. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for it. And then I'm going to sell out on a blitz here and just try to get to him. And try to catch him by surprise. Dang it. Oh, crap. That's the guy that's not covered on the all-out blitz, too. God, that's the risk of doing that. I usually don't give up a touchdown unless it goes to the one guy that's not covered. And a lot of times people aren't looking running back there. Now, obviously, he did, so I got killed for it. But usually not. First and goal from the one with the best running back in the league. Oh, the Seahawks? Oh, my gosh, dude. That was crazy. The Marshawn Lynch one in the Super Bowl, they didn't hand it off to him. They had Russell Wilson throw a pick instead. John saying your team's in an odd spot with Navy. Why is that? Oh, pick him up, pick it. Oh, dang it, didn't do it. 3rd and 7. And you can see he's like definitely looking to kind of have opportunities to run with Sellers. So I think what I'm going to do is just purely QB spy here with this D-end. Tries to go back across field, and we're going to tackle him. I brought the blitz last time and it didn't work. Let's see what formation comes out in. It didn't work last time, but I think we're going to bring the blitz again. This time I'm not going to like completely sell out though. I'm going to have somebody on everybody. Crap, that didn't work. Give him the touchdown. So he picks up 2 4th down conversions on that drive. I feel like doing decent on defense. He's definitely going to give me some problems, but he's going for 2 as well. I'm just QB spying here. Oh my god, I'm not going to get there. That's so frustrating. Oh, I was purely there. That's the problem when you try doing that with D tackles. Even if you're like all over it, it might not be fast enough. John said, have the talent, just not sure if it's enough. I mean, once you get a few more years into a Navy, especially sounds like you're recruiting pretty well for Navy, you're going to go from having guys that were mostly 2 stars up to being like more 4 stars. That'll make a huge difference for you. That'll be a huge help. Okay, so if I can get this audible off... Crap, it's not working. Nope, not working. Crap, dude. This is what sucks. I want to send Marsh on a deep route. And I see the formation that he's in. I mean, I could still go Velling. Let's see if... Nope. He ended up not covering. He just blitzed. Oh, I break the tackle. Oh, my gosh. I broke the tackle. I'm going to go to the house. Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. Nick Marsh, you dog. We're just going to take the PAT for now. I mean, again, if he's ever not going to cover in the middle, it just makes that play money. Kick to the left side. Get there. Nice. Good tackle. Down by the 15. I think this defense is going pretty good at first. Now, again, I do have to worry about his quarterback being mobile. The problem is he has a really fast receiver, so I got to be careful about pressing, too. More worried about, like, the safeties that pinch in then. Crap. I mean, like, oh, come up, pick it. Nope. Man, he's beating me up the middle if I don't press, though. I'm wondering if in the adjustments, this is what I'll take a look at. I haven't messed with this stuff before. Corner matchups. Is there a way I can tell the safeties just to stay deep? Safety depth. Deep. Loose. Okay, I think loose is what I want. Let's see how this looks. If I press... Yeah, they're kind of outside more at least. Dude, what the heck is going on? How's that guy getting beat off his press every time? Because the problem is if he gets beat off his press, then the next level is wide open. Alright, so I'm going to have a hard time stopping them. They're going for 2 again. Oh, nice. I baited him into that one. Oh, that's sick. I acted like I was going to go towards the quarterback and drop back, so it tied up again. So we got 14-14. Both teams scoring 2 touchdowns in their first 2 drives. South Carolina crowd loud enough it's not letting me hot route. It's like right now, again, I would love to send Marsh deep, but it's just like not really. Let's see if I can maybe get it this time. Let's see. Nope, not going to do it. He's going to read the route wrong. Still going to get this off quickly, though. Get the first. End of the first quarter. So again, he keeps trying to bring the nano, but it's not getting there fast enough against the route. I've got to be careful, though, that one of these times he doesn't drop into it. So now it looks like he's throwing a different defense out there. And then if he takes one of his D-line off the line again, I'm just going to kind of attack that spot with the QB run a lot of the time. So like right here. And get the first. Perfect. Nice. Wide open. Marsh. Oh my god, dude. Why are we doing this? God, why does stupid stuff like this happen to me? I'm just moving the ball, no issue against this guy. And they're like, oh, let's give him fumble. Oh, God. Such a killer. And throws back to the tight end who's open. God, it drives me nuts, man. Drives me bonkers. This looks like it's going to be a run to the outside. Wide open. I mean, the good news is, like I say, he's not really adjusting versus that play very well yet. I haven't had to show much of the rest of the playbook. But get the tackle there, only a gain of a yard. Goes 5 wide this time, so we're going to spread out wide. Hopefully that DN keeps contained. There's a quick one to the tight end. I've actually probably got to start pressing again there, because that's why those are getting open. 95 speed freshman safeties and 80 overall. Nice. I think he wants to throw to Harbor here. Oh, dang. Good throw. Good throw. Gets the first down. They can cut back inside. Somehow still gets 6 there. Still gave it the 6 yards. Hit there. Call first time out. I think he's going to blitz with Matthews here. No, back off it. Tackle short of the sticks here, 2nd and 1. Not going to take out timeout here this time. And then we're going to probably just bring Matthews on a blitz on the 2nd and 1. Nice, all over that run play. Save the timeout for now. He doesn't seem to be chewing clock. He might still end up chewing clock here, but since he didn't last play, we'll take the hope that he doesn't. And then I'm just going to bring Matthews again, probably. Or user him if he doesn't. Yeah, he's just trying to get to the outside there. Oh, dude, you are joking me. You're actually joking. He throws across his body, which is like rule number 1 of not what to do. What not to do. Bounces off my guy's hands and into his for a touchdown on 3rd down. And that's after I just fumbled the last drive, too. Oh my God. Oh, man. I caught a break that last game, to be fair, in the Arizona State game where I picked off that screen pass, but what the heck is going on in this game? All right. Well, we'll start out... Oops, where's that play? Start out the all go again. Stay in the hurry up. So you can see he's using that DN again. I just got to keep an eye on him, and if he vacates the area, we got run lanes. I mean, he's just breaking the blitz. So you guys have heard me talk about in Dynasty why I don't run the same play over and over. This is the play that I can just run every time against the CPU, and it just, you know, you're going to win most of your games. So he ends up calling a timeout. And we'll stick with the same thing. Again, keep doing it till he stops it. I'm actually going to send McCray deep here. Crap, that guy dropped. Ooh, good thing I didn't throw a pick. Dude, he's just like refusing to cover this. Oh my gosh, look at those juke moves. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Oh my gosh, I almost scored there. And I'm going to make it look like I'm trying to hurry up. But I'm actually... No, he's going to call a timeout. Okay. I was going to try to make it look like I was trying to go fast, but not be. The crazy thing is on that fumble that Marsh had, by the way, is I have conservative ball count too. Oh, man. I was going to try to make it look like I was going fast and burning clock, but... It was called blast here, up the middle, touchdown. So at least we had a quick answer. The problem is we do leave quite a bit of time on the clock for him. And South Carolina gets the ball at half, too, so... I definitely don't want to give up any points coming back here. Well, we tack on the extra point. Gritch, that first goal for the Patriots. Is that the first drive of the game? All right. Get the stop there. go for a cover 3 look. Oh my gosh, just wide open. Shoot. And it's Nick Harbor too. So he's already going to be down in the field goal range. Already down into field goal range. Ooh, I kind of bumped that guy. Could have got pass interference there. So trying to spread the D-line out wide here. It's not really spreading as wide as I'd like to. I'm actually going to back off coverage here this time. Throw something different at him. And he's going to get upfield out of bounds. Was it a pass play, Christian, or a run? The 40-yard gain? Who to go to? So if I'm using this guy, it at least makes him like run to the short side. Oh, nice hurdle. All right. And then now we're going to press this close to the end zone, so it's on the 10. Oh my god. Oh, dude. These Heisman games, like, I enjoy the competition, but it drives me absolutely nuts at the same time. I guess to be fair, it's kind of like, I mean, these guys are better than me, but it's like the idea of, like, just finding a few, like, gimmicky things that work, and that's how I play my games, too, so I get it, but it sucks when you can't stop them. Broncos with a touchdown, says Christian. It's a good start. Right out the gate. All right, well, really bad news is that they get the ball at half and they're up a touchdown. The only time he stopped him was my wide receiver fumbled. So the fact that I'm, like, down here is a bit frustrating. Because my offense has been killing him. But his offense is, to be fair, pretty good against me. Got one timeout left. I probably only call the timeout if I get a first. I mean, I guess we can. I'm not going to have to punt back to him. I don't think so. We'll call a timeout with like 2 seconds. Triple coverage. Incomplete. All right, so going to the half here, down 28-21. Not ideal. I think we still just kick this deep. I'm not going to go for the onside, but... Kick to the left. Ooh, nice hit. All right. Got to figure out some defense here. In the pistol. I'm probably going to play the run mostly with Hall in this one. And gets about 6-yard gain there. Or 4-yard gain, sorry. Not as bad as I thought. And runs out of bounds. All right. Got him in 3rd and 7. It's a spot to try to force a 4th and long. So I'm going to use it as DN. Again, I got to be a little bit careful. Pick. Yes, let's go. Come on, Matthews, to the house. Dang, I get tackled, but that's a huge game changer. Huge game changer. So see if he adjusts his coverage here. Nope. I'm going to go and hurry up. Hopefully it lets me do the QB blast. No, it's not going to. And to be fair, he's still not covering this, so I guess this is fine. Take the big hit. 10 catches, 237. All right. The play doesn't work nearly as good once you get down the red zone. Oh, I wish I'd picked zone to the outside here, but Run it up the middle. And we'll just try to go for the run again here, I think. Touchdown into the end zone. So great start to the second half. We get a pick, and then we go right down and score ourselves. Attack on the extra point. Oh, geez, John, you only have 2 wide receivers. Is that after the portal season's over, too? So you can't add anybody else? Sounds like you got to find some running backs or tight ends that can convert. Can convert over. I don't know what this guy's doing, but maybe his like batteries died or something there. We tackle him with the 1. It's interesting to sell out on a blitz now. I think I'll stick in my zone play that I like here, but I'm going to run commit with one of the guys. And of course, I get burned up the middle. That's my own fault. I shouldn't have done that. I like it if it looks like it's going to be a handoff. I probably should have just left dropping there. I got greedy. So up to the 21. Nice, make the hit there. Break that up. I think what I might do too here is with this D end where I keep like dropping him. I might look like I'm dropping, but then like shoot up to QB contain on a play. He's running this one though. All right, good tackle. Gains 5. Pinch the line now. Dang, finds a dot.
He's definitely picking me apart through the pass game.
Run play. Jukes me pretty good. Gets about 9. Jeez. Wide open up the middle. Every time I see South Carolina, I know I'm in for a headache with the quarterback scramble. I have yet to play a single person who uses South Carolina and doesn't just run the QB an absurd amount or try to. Because like this guy hasn't actually scrambled him a ton, but he's like moving around like he's trying to. Maybe he is just planning on doing it to like manipulate the pocket a bit, but pick. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Hall. Second pick of the half. Oh, his quarterback lays a huge hit, but we get the ball back. 28-28. Guy's like stuck and not moving. So having the advantage here will now go to chew clock in the second half, having the ball and tied. And let's see if he adjusts his defense. I'm kind of surprised it didn't at halftime. Nope, still not doing it. He just refuses to. Okay, now he's using... Running over there, leaves the QB lane wide open. Slide for the first down. We'll do another play here, but if he starts dropping there, I do have to start respecting it a little bit more. Crap, this guy's going to get here, but we'll get a pretty good gain. 5-yard gain, and then I'm going to let the quarter run out. Get nervous on this double slot cross play. Been throwing some picks on it, but I think I'm okay with it. And then I probably just go away from whatever. Where's the spot? So like this here. So I probably look for the underneath route more here because he's going to be keeping his eye on Marsh more. That's my guess. Never mind. Marsh is open. Break it. Oh, I'm not going to score. Shoot. And I did get the audible off here. Nice, in the end zone. We have the lead. Wow, so he was up a touchdown at half getting the ball. Throws 2 picks. And we now have the lead. 35-28. 3:42, so that's plenty of time. Are you thinking about Sim in games, John, you're saying in your Dynasty? How many games do you usually play versus Sim? Tackle about the 15 there. All right. QB time. Dude, that route is killing me. I'm surprised he doesn't just throw it every time. I don't know why it's not working, the coverage. I've got to back off it maybe, but then the underneath stuff can become wide open if I do that. Playing like 4 games, says John? Okay. Let's see how this looks if I back off. Dude, why is it not covering it? I don't understand. I mean, he should just run that play every time like I'm running that other play every time. I'm backing off coverage. It's like it's just like it's between the corner and safety. He's probably going to go for 2 here, by the way. Main user at the end. Oh, I almost baited him again. I came up too far, though. Dang it. All right, so he does take the lead. I mean, the good news is I'm only down by 1. My offense has been moving it pretty good. He is starting to adjust a little bit. But if I can just get in the field goal range, try to waste as much clock as possible. So I'm actually, even though I'm down by 1, I'm going to leave the chew clock on here. And then basically set my plan as like this is going to be my drive. Second and 2. And then I'm going to go for a QB blast here. He likes using that left end, so maybe more push to the left side, but based on the alignment, it's actually a pretty good setup for me. All right, get down there. Pick up the first. Tries blitzing. Marsh. Cross the middle. Into field goal range, almost. I probably want to get 1 more first down, and then I look at like running the clock a bit. Nice. Okay. He uses a timeout. So I think we run it 1 more time. Okay, so he's bringing that guy down, so I'm probably actually just looking to scramble. I take the sack. That's okay. I waste the clock here. Second 14. And then I got to see if he uses that one guy again. It's not going to let me hot route, but Ace should be open. Oh my god, I dropped it, dude. I attacked his user trying to get in on that slant route. Dang it. I probably want a touchdown here because I don't want to give a chance where he just needs a field goal to win. And this might seem kind of crazy. I'm actually going to go for this because I don't think I can stop him very well. And if I get the first here, I'm going to win the game. So that is why I'm doing this. I still have 3 timeouts too. Like if he stops me, I can try to get a 3-and-out still. God, David, you need to wait a second. He got caught. Dude, the one time he gets caught up in the corner there, man. The only time this entire game. Like I said, the good news, we still have our timeouts, so it's not over. It was definitely pretty greedy to go for that one in field goal range. But like I said, if I get the first down, it's game over. I'm having a really hard time stopping him, so. God,
across his body, just wide open. I think I just lost. That's probably one of the most frustrating. That's probably like the person that's been the worst at stopping my play I've ever lost to. To be honest, he had a really good offense, to be fair, and he stopped me on the last play when it mattered most. I'm trying to make it look like I'm trying to stop him, but I'm obviously not. I mean, he should not have scored, but that's on him, I guess. If he I mean, this guy might go for 2 based on how he plays. I'm not surprised if he does. If he gets that, he basically wins. But like, if I stop him, so he's just gonna try to run the outside. They have the option again. You've seen that on the right side, so I'm just gonna like basically sprint. Yes, let's go. Oh my god, dude, what is this guy doing scoring there? So I have 1 timeout still. And then it gets interesting if I score, if I go for 2. Because I do have a 2-point conversion play I like quite a bit. I do still have enough time to throw this one across the middle. I think he might back off of it, but let's see what he does. Nope, he's straight up covering it. Problem is my quarterback's kind of tired, but active enough to get it. The first. So I get out of bounds. 42-35. 52 seconds left. 1 timeout. Hit it across the middle. Hurry up here. I don't want to score with like too much time. I still can't believe he didn't just go down when he had the first or kneel. He could have knelt it out at that one point. Takes a timeout, okay. He has no timeouts left. Dang it. Take a huge hit there. I still have a timeout. I'm not like panicked yet. But it's definitely getting more and more there. Dude, he just refuses to cover this route. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this on Heisman level. All right, so 17 seconds. I still have 1 timeout. I decided to go for the all-go again. I actually think I should have liked the crossing routes a bit better, but that was going to be open. Nice touchdown. All right, so I am going to go for the 2 here. Although it's interesting, I guess on my end to just like get to overtime because he's not stopping me, but I do like to go for the win in these spots. There is some time left, so it's not like a guaranteed win. But this play, I think I score more than half the time doing it. So I'm mostly looking at Marsh or Velling here. Yes, let's go. We got it. 2-point conversion is good. We go up by 1 with 14 seconds left. Let's go. Dude, he could have knelt it out to win. And then also when he decided to pass and got the first down, he could have just gone down and won. What an absolute blunder by this guy. But game not over. Field goal wins it for him. He has no timeouts, which is good. Nice incomplete pass there. Now when there's only 10 seconds, I'm going to actually just drop off the coverage too. Like I said, the big thing is he has no timeouts. I still can't believe he didn't just kneel that one out. That's crazy. Gets hit. 3 seconds left. See, I mean, I can't imagine he quits now. You might as well run your play. Wow, he just concedes it straight up. Let's go. 43-42 win. I should not have won that, but he made the mistake. Gets me to 3-3. So we win 1, lose 3, win 2. I'm actually going to end the stream here, guys. I'm going to watch some of the NFL playoff games. Hope you guys enjoy as well. Tomorrow, I plan on being online Monday through Friday. Tuesday through Friday should be I feel pretty certain it's going to be 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time starts. Monday, I just don't know tomorrow yet because I'm supposed to have a visit from the Best Buy Geek Squad. They were supposed to text me a 4-hour time frame by now, but they haven't, which is a bit frustrating. But sometime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. So most likely I'll be live about 5 or 6 tomorrow, but if it's later, that's why. So appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll catch you back later, and we'll talk some NFL playoffs when we're back the next week. Or next week, sorry.